Starting us off, we got Gengar versus Unlinked. You already know I love me some Battle Beast, which we did see plenty of during CEO weekend. But I want to talk more about Splode, right?
I mean, Splode, they had to tone him down, bro. They're like, he's going a little bit too much for our liking. And then go ahead and try to bring him a little bit in line. Still very valuable character, though.
I was gonna say, most people feel like, hey, they took him out back and shot him. No, not necessarily. He's still up there. I mean, if you see the team that won CEO, that was Rebel, and he still scares me, still off of these characters, but that's Bulletproof. Besides that, they'll try to find off a Battle Beast, eventually coming in off of 2S, but not respond in turn. Off Omni-Man DP.
Oh my god. That reminds me of a Hagar pipe, bro. He's just swinging it. Don't you dare run into this.
Wait a minute. Right, please don't. Would not be cool at all, but coming in off of the alien, want to set up with the minefield. Off Armor 2S though, and that is boosted, so personally a little bit of a waste of meter.
What a scoop on the Allen, bro. Man, Allen, I'm not gonna lie, I find Allen really fun to watch. Especially when we got some really nasty Allen players. Oh yeah, he's big and orange, bro. It'd be like that.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Like, imagine that coming at you at 100 miles per hour, and 9 times out of 10, it's usually Dolphin, and it's not a fun time.
Got a big old eyeball. Ooh, nice uppercuts. Said, do not touch me. Pretty good damage on this. Here's some meter.
Just coming in off of J5M. Dash cancel. Level 3. Thank you.
Show him the level 3. Make him understand.
I'm trying to gauge it. I don't think this is dead, at least just yet. Okay,
No,
Limb's
no,
still
definitely
intact.
not.
Should be alive at least with 1 HP. Yeah.
That is Omni-Man. If that killed, bro, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to go.
Right. Like that amount of damage, immediate call to being, hi, Isaiah. I'm not so sure if you see this. I think something might be bugged. But also with Immortal, though, that is one character you really don't see in a lot of these brackets. A little unfortunate, especially with DLC will come in Immortal Universa. But nope. Off the snapback, though, and try to get Splode coming in off of 2S, but can't find it.
Oh, Rex on Rex violence. Both meeting in the air, but Gengar, the one gonna get the best of that. It's gonna take him down, and we're up to 3 characters to 1 in this first game.
You're going to die.
Good lord. Gengar absolutely blazing through, and I'm trying to think. You have Immortal back on the field. Your meter should be good enough for a revive, at least in the moment. And if you need it, you can save it, but especially coming in up on level 1. Armor can't beat armor, though. That's unfortunate to come in and try to counter fate. Hard tag off of Allen the alien and to pop it with 2S.
Okay, we do have meter, so we're gonna get our little revival. Where is he?
I'm not sure Omni-Man's here. Might be, though. Coming in off of Allen, though, and just off of J2S to follow up with.
Yeah, he wants Omni-Man, but he has to get through Allen first, and that is an easier said than done task. And nice fading the counter to close out that first game. And we tried to get the overkill there. You know, they just did the overkill challenge. I'm sure you saw that. They did a Powerplex challenge.
Yeah, I saw that with the Powerplex skin. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm like, he's got his grippers out. Just sandals on. Bare feet. Good heavens.
Hey, bro, every fighting game got at least 1.
That's true. And then I sit here and go, for free? Thank you, Skybound.
Yeah, shout out to Skybound. I know some people were concerned about them hitting it, but they hit it. So, like, you know, definitely out here. I wonder how many more skins are going to do like that. I think that's really cool to, like, have community challenges to get the skin in the game. I think that's really dope, especially if people don't gotta pay.
Okay, wait a minute. J2 has follow up with Arrowcade coming in off the armor and the super, but counter feint fail. Doesn't find the follow up. And that is a little unfortunate to waste some armor coming in off a boosted DP. Trying to find the active attack and the push block of Splode.
Oh no. Okay. Brings in Battle Beast. That was a little awkward.
It was. I saw that I saw that charge 2M, which is a little unfortunate. I'm like, okay, we could probably find full block on there and maybe lead up to coming in off of a 5H, but nope. Instead, getting mixed up off of Splode. Find a jump back. Very unfortunate to pop it with a boosted 2S of a Battle Beast. And now, having to prioritize on a lot of these Splode minefield setups. J2S does hit there. Okay, back on the Battle Beast. Good use of armor coming in out the reversal though from Unlinked.
All right, already looking like a reversal of fortune from that last game. Battle Beast putting in some work, getting the first character for Unlinked.
I'll do it.
Last game looked a little rough, but swap out of the Battle Beast instead. Wanted to stare. Time on Immortal. Armor TP, double headbutt, scramble again. Because that's a lot of meter usage. A little unfortunate off the drop, but he can pull it back again off of J2S into the level 1.
Yeah, goes for the extension, but nice break.
Okay.
Oh, just swinging, bro. my man's Battle Beast.
I was to say, wait a minute, damn minute. Hammer, 5H, confirm for 2H also. And a J2H to follow up with it. Boost to 2S. Wait, are we looking at level 3? We are. No!
That is tough. That's all I have to say.
That's unfortunate.
That
And
is
now
tough.
we're linking into an Alan the Alien Dolphin Infinite. You'd love to see it. Hate to have it happen to you. That is so funny. Actually, I feel bad. No.
It do be like that.
They have those here, right? Just hold still. No worries.
Alan is just such a nice guy while destroying you, bro.
Khalil, I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. If you think Alan's a nice guy right now, do
that's the
not
guy.
read any further into the comics.
No, that's
Don't
the
read
guy.
any further into the comics.
That's
I'll
the
stop you. Hell no.
Listen, I've already come to
Okay.
accept that almost nobody in this series is good people, bro. It just be like that.
Uh-oh. Overkill on Alan.
Yeah.
So dead and gone. Unlinked able to turn it around. And now Gengar down to one character here, the Omni-Man.
Yeah, it's the
Turn
complete
it around.
role swap from last game. We saw the 3-to-1 situation from Gengar last. Now Unlinked says, you know what? I need this game 3 real quick. I can't be starting off my ladder
Oh, no.
run with a loss. Oh my god. He got his revenge, Ash. He got his
I'm
revenge.
glad I could finally
With the
repay your
overkill also,
favor.
all it took was one little bit. Just J2S. Right there. Which is nasty work. If you weren't dying to that, you were almost certainly getting hit by Chip. And that's very unfortunate.
All right, game 3 was going to start off that ladder run with a victory. I'm seeing a little bit more careful play from both players. They definitely want to try to measure before approaching, but just as I say that, aJeezRuiz.
Yep. Off J2H to follow up with. Pop it. Level 1 to hit. And ground bounce. Should we do an active tag, but no feint here instead. Off another J2H, followed up with Splode. Now the mine setup. This is a very tricky corner setup, which I do not like to play against this character. Annoying as hell. You
Shouldn't
make
be
one bad move, and you're almost certainly losing on the man.
Oh, he was going to be okay, but he's like, man, I really got to save my character, and the counter feint coming in to close out that first character. Simple and clean from Unlinked.
I understood that reference. I'm not talking Kingdom Hearts either.
There you go.
This is just heartless what's happening on my screen. It's not fun.
Whenever he's done with them, he's going to be a nobody, bro. This shit is crazy.
I'm saying. Pop the 2S also. Boosted variant off of that one. Really get the grab afterwards.
Oh my god. Just slid
Oh, no!
in to the DMs.
I forgot we had charge 2M coming in off of that with the portal. That is nasty. And now you look at that meter. 3 bars of butter. Fully accessible at that one. And you get the recharge immediately just based off the
Bust out
stage
again?
change.
Okay. My man is trying to get out of there. This Alan wants out.
Oh my god, dash cancel, headbutt, twice and over, and DP to follow up,
wait,
corner, level 1, but this is off the grab, okay.
There's something really ironic about him saying never again 3 times in the combo.
Happens again, and again. Counter fail coming in off a Battle Beast J2S. A J2H to put you back in the corner.
One of the weirder
Little
guys
stuff. Down to just the Rex. Definitely a capable character, but it's going to be rough 3v1 pretty much no matter who you're playing. This isn't patch 1 Conquest.
It really is. Okay, please don't remind me about that. That's an actual nightmare. That is PTSD. We do not talk about the bug or quote-unquote feature if you need to ask some people about J5N, the Infinite Conquest. Okay. Up by this though. Come on with your DP, double headbutt, and boosted at that one. Fully using a meter coming in off of 2H also for the launch. And the J5S, level 1, finally able to grab off the corner into the wall splat.
Okay. He's like, nah, I'm gonna be the trying to counter feint. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about going for counter feint in those situations? Like, yes, you're up characters, but at the same time, I feel like you kind of give them the opportunity to make that comeback, right? If you end up missing on the counter feint attempt.
I mean, it really is a 50-50. It's risky because on one hand, you hit counter feint. I mean, it obviously gives you an advantage, be able to pop that back. On the other hand, you miss a counter feint, you're going to hold out the ass. There really is no in-between on that, and it's not a fun time.
Oh, no! Oh, okay, the bomb's saving. We need a hit here. So he needs to try to get a kill so he can regain the purple life, the recoverable life that he has. I don't think... Okay, he doesn't even go for the level 3. I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough, but... Oh! Catch them on the incoming. Wait, Ash. Might have something here.
Wait a minute.
Okay, snap him in.
Come back is possible.
That's brutal.
That is a little more of an unfortunate thing to happen to you. Had you gotten rid of Immortal with no meter, that punished for actually being able to break.
All right, we got SfCause going up against MEGAMAX here, and look at that beautiful logo in the background. Don't you just love it, chat? Oh, man. Shout out to Skybound.
I've never seen that logo in my life. Well, where's that from?
That's crazy. Look at it. You're not looking at the screen, bro. There's 2 on your screen right now. That's crazy. But okay, we got, MEGAMAX might be their first time in Paragon. Not rocking the Powerplex guy. I don't know if he didn't get his overkills or didn't swap the costume, but I love watching Powerplex in this game, actually. I think he's really interesting character to watch.
And most importantly, I love seeing the battle piece representation that is starting to pop out from players new and old. And we're able to snipe out Cecil coming in off a Powerplex back assist. Lucan on the board. I'm not gonna lie, bad neutral. Throws though, I'm terrified. Probably just plays like Black King, but he's able to fly. Okay, coming off the battle piece, success to follow up with though.
All right, and Lucan, like, bro, SfCause's team, very peculiar. There are definitely some characters on this team that you are not going to run into as often. Lucan and, like, I guess Powerplex is probably a little bit more common than Lucan, but he also plays point Cecil, and, like, who does that, right?
Let's get serious.
A crackhead. I'll just get it out there right now. I'll be real with you, that is crazy to run, but you know what? Whatever works, works. I always say that as someone who runs Battle Beast on point. Fun stuff. J2 should follow up with Invincible though, and then with an air lariat. Okay, boost to 5S, the Meteor. Double it up. And be able to fool you some meter. That is the counter hit coming in after the counter tag.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're scheming right now. Trying to play the aerial battle, but gets clocked. And this is the SfCause special. He just dribbles you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. We had how many at J2H in that moment? I didn't even realize that was the thing. That was kind of funny.
Very disrespectful route.
I didn't want to follow it up. Dash cancel with the 5S, but misses up the level 1. A little unfortunate. Damn near losing your Invincible off the chip, but Cause feeling very necessary to stop the Lucan, but honestly, neutral jump, 2H to follow up with. Boost it. 5S misses up a J2H, pick it back up, extension coming in off your Powerplex assist too, okay.
Yeah, that actually was very close to being a kill off of that. That would have been sick. SfCause still behind, Lucan getting beat up, and we have 5 meters on both sides. Big damage is incoming for someone. Who's gonna land that hit though? Oh, body splash punish.
Got up a belly splash. It's a double lariat to follow up with. Battle Beast for assist on top of that. Of course, saving on the meter. Level 1, still able to take Lucan out of overkill. And that's SfCause just down to Powerplex.
Yeah, I feel like the Lucan body splash is like you just, as a Lucan player, you just kind of want to press it. And, you know, sometimes it puts you in some very awkward situations.
I mean, it's very awkward when you kind of sit there and realize, wait a minute, do I have armor on this? No? Oh, well, I guess I'll just die.
All right, final character. Wow, trade.
That's funny.
That was hilarious.
Powerplex 2H off the top board, so J2H put you back down to the ground for the bounce, though. Go back dash canceled. And try to get it coming in off your Battle Beast assist, but even then, not going to be able to connect off the hit. Play the projectile game, though. Oh, really, you just chipped.
still be good. Okay, wow, this is actually getting a little scary because that background character has a lot of purple life, and if you get hit here, we're in big trouble now. We're in big trouble now. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Battle Beast is fully dead.
And that is a kill, yeah. There's no surviving.
There's no way you look at this or scale it, even if you might sit there and think, I'll be fine. No, Battle Beast is gone. You only have a limited amount of purple life. Cause can still pull this off. 4 seconds left. Either we hit it now or this goes in sudden death.
He's gonna send it. Is that a punish? It is. It's not enough to kill, though.
I mean, no way. You still lose out the chip. That's not gonna be
1
fun
second
time.
ult!
No way.
Trust me.
You're not listening.
I'm not a god you want to be.
He just said this.
Wow,
Okay.
That
Mr. Al, how many
crazy.
supers can we have in a single match off of Powerplex? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
That was so goofy.
Whatever way I expected that to go, it wasn't that. That was something else.
Wait, I wouldn't have even thought to press that. That's just funny.
That
9
was
times
crazy.
out of 10, you kind of sit there. I could take it to sudden death, right? No, either you die to chip or we both go out. It would have been a double KO, but that is such a hilarious way to lose out in the match.
Yeah, I almost feel like some people forget that sudden death is a thing, and they think it's like normal timeouts. So they're like, oh, I gotta get the hit right now, and then they're like, oh wait, I actually had more time.
Right. Oh my goodness. Now you got a suffer here. Oppo Lucan coming in. My best.
Oh,
Attack,
yeah.
but not the feint fail. And now full punish coming out of Powerplex. 2H just coming in off your launch. Immediate though off the ground bats.
Yeah, nice cash out here. We're gonna go into Battle Beast. This is damage. Oh, a little bit too far.
Okay. Charge 2M, but not the assist breaker coming in immediately off of Lucan though. Finding out the Powerplex assist, but could have been even nastier had we let off a 5S with Battle Beast.
Uh-oh, dribble time. Only takes
Oh
2
my
booties.
God,
Happy
it's an actual
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Oh, what can we do here to cash out? Oh my God, just barely gets the breaker out. That would have been huge.
That would have been insane.
Snap
It was
him
a happy
in.
birthday in turn. Press the snapback to get Powerplex back on the field. Forward assist out of your Lucan also, but on the push block, so able to keep SfCause out of the way for the moment.
Nice, gets the grab, just sneaks it in there, but still not able to kill this Powerplex Liz until he does finally fall. There can be only one.
You want me? Here I am.
Leave a wave attempt. Very unfortunate to pop out with barrier and then bird that not hit. SfCause able to take down Powerplex. Lead off of Invincible and almost immediately we get launched. Back it though. J2A. Dribble it. Thank you.
Yeah, SfCause is the only one I see do routes like that. It just looks so funny every time. And oh no. We're gonna get it through our skulls here.
Oh
Blackout.
boy. This has got to be the worst way to go out. And even then, dead.
At least it didn't last long, you know.
I mean, with the finger to the brain, that is the equivalent of a hydraulic press. That lasted for a hot minute, Khalil. Please.
Maybe for them, but not for us.
Oh, no.
That should be it
This
if
is
you
the
don't
break,
drop
and now
it.
if a feint fail, you're almost certainly losing Battle Beast off of this. We can convert either into level 3 or even level 1 not to save it. But nope, super air okay. And Cause able to bring it back 2-0 here.
Psychotic.
Yeah, that was a battle with the Powerplexes. Kaz definitely ran away with it at the end there, but
I want to say MaggotSai, am I reading that right?
yes, MaggotSai. And so we got the Conquest. Oh, we got Thula. Okay.
Okay, so Thula, another character I really haven't seen since CEO. A little crazy coming in off that assist breaker, but we'll break out it anyways, that's fine.
Hey. Yes. He's like, yes. He's so happy to just be busting people's asses, bro. You gotta love it.
To be fair, if I had a coin or a nickel for every time Jeffrey Dean Morgan appeared in any one of my fighting games, I'd have 2. Which isn't a lot, but it's still 2.
True. Oh, big conversion off the robot. And robot been a staple since this game came out. Like, I feel like robot is like, I almost feel like robot's the smell of the game, bro. Like, he's inevitable.
Okay, hey, wait a minute. Don't bring none of that Strive stuff over to my game now.
Hey.
Stop that.
Hey, we don't do game discrimination around here, all right?
No, I do.
You know how many games I have on my lineup, bro?
Too many.
You might be right.
I am angry.
Hey, bro. That might have been the wind. The wind might be black, but that's okay.
Yeah, Thula cooking right now for MaggotSai. Don't see her too often. You do see her every now and then. I know Jackal, big Thula enthusiast. I don't know if he signed up for today. I don't know if he's going to be playing, so we might even see more Thula. But right now, MaggotSai cooking.
Chill, I'm not gonna lie. If you want long-range normals and really big pokes coming out of a character, Thula's almost certainly the one to go to. And then against Robot, not fun when you have to deal with Car, or really just Beam that can, again, poke you from long range. Pull back on that one is also a little bit crazy, especially leading enough with Whip. Both the ground bounce, at least not able to capitalize it for the moment. A little unfortunate.
Yeah, it's also a MaggotSai motion player. Definitely most of the players that are playing this at this point are using the simple inputs, but we do get a motion player every now and then. MaggotSai out here cooking, and his execution looking clean.
Level 3. Level 3 also. And Carnevil, I'm trying to gauge.
I think
it's
we're
either
live.
dead or 1 HP.
I think we're live. Yeah. Oh, nice punish on the dive kick.
No!
And that is really, really important in the robot matchup, is you gotta look out for those dive kicks. We've seen them throw so many people off in the neutral, especially like players like Rebel, really good at just being really annoying and hard to catch because of this dive kick, but we spaced around it perfectly. And that's a clean game 1 for MaggotSai.
You don't live.
Let's say that was a very good read and then punish coming in after foot dive. That's what we like to see, as annoying as Robot can be. So you absolutely counter that. So MaggotSai at least up by 1. Now for our round side options instead. Play the keep away game. Bax is coming in after Cecil and the push block.
Thula is the coolest looking level 3. Thula, I mean, you can never go wrong with an Azuna drop, right? Like, it's just one of the coolest archetype of moves there are, for sure. I don't know, what's your favorite level 3, Ash? Do you have a favorite level 3?
You know, I'm trying to gauge it, and right now it's either between Battle Beast or Explode.
Battle Beast and Explode, okay. That's fair. That's fair. You can't go wrong with
No,
it.
I think Bulletproof's level 3 might be the coolest.
Oh, with the I'll call you a cat. Oh my god,
Right.
yo, he's getting
And then
what
it's
is
an actual
yo, oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god. I love this level 3. I think this level 3 is sick. He's like, I'm coming in hot, bro. Big ass crater.
And we're just straight dead.
Right.
I cannot forgive your actions.
Okay, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, this
that
is,
level 3 scares the hell out of me. Because what do you mean you're just careening down on me at least 100 miles per hour from space? I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
no regard for his own life, and certainly not yours.
Right. Just a face full of joy and whimsy and murderous intent. I love Conquest.
Okay, yeah, MaggotSai up a clean character again. We finally get a solid hit. Carnevil drops it, though. That's not what you need when you're behind like this.
Okay, big push block though. Now double push block off of Omni-Man, and watch it, especially the long reach normals that Thula has. Good tech roll to be able to roll away out of what could have been another thunderclap.
Okay, another level 3. Wow, that was so fast. Put him into the sandwich situation.
I am angrier than
Air
I
dash
thought
down with
possible.
the overhead, and MaggotSai looking like he's trying to make this quick and easy. Okay. Feeling yourself a little bit too much there. Tried to get the counter feint. Carnevil says, all right, you're bodying me, but not that hard, bro. Relax. Looking for that key open. Oh my god, cross up, hit him on the back of the neck. Bust out. Is that gonna hit? No. Unfortunately, level 3 off the mark, and we have so much meter on the side of MaggotSai, but we actually do the wrong combo and falls out, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna level 3 for the celebration.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Also, I think we lost Ashervox, but that will be 2-0 from MaggotSai. I'm sure we'll be seeing them in top 8 based on the way that they're playing.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No, you're good. Love that. And you know, Supie kind of playing like kind of like season 1 team, right? Like it kind of feels very season 1. Conquest, obviously Invincible was everywhere. Everyone was, everywhere in season 1. And
Right. Remember when Invincible was damn near in every single slot for Paragon's first ever Invincible versus run? Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Oh
I
yeah,
should know
there was a
because I
whole lot
was
of
there.
quote retweets. A whole lot of quote retweets about that one, bro.
Woo.
They're like, is it time to have the conversation? It's like, maybe.
No. Perhaps. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Conquest dash cancel. Want to follow it up off of 2 ends. J5M. Counter feint off the early fail. And MaggotSai losing the Conquest.
We define pain for you.
Okay. Battle the Conquests. Supie coming out on top. Oh, gets a combo off of that as well. Supie locked in right now. Oh no!
Another counter fail. That is a
no.
hard call out coming in off your J5M.
Drops it, but
Drops
oh
it
my
over to-
God!
No way! Off the double foot drop.
That was
And
the,
Thula's just dead off another hard knockdown pickup.
you hit him with the Captain Falcon stomp, bro. It's good.
I forget that Conquest has that option, and the fact that you can actually get that to another knockdown, restand the launch is so fun to me. Not fun to have happen to you, but MaggotSai hopefully trying to counter back off the White Room level 2 super.
Yeah, so solo Cecil. Cecil, you know, kind of fallen out of favor a little bit, I would say. Like, I think patch 1, we saw a lot of Cecil, mostly for like the assist and whatnot. Nowadays, not as many people picking him, but there are still a few tried and true warriors out there. We saw SfCause earlier playing point Cecil. Now we got more traditional anchor Cecil, but it is still rough for him going 1v3, I can tell you that.
Right, especially out in these streets. Cecil 1v3 is not really the situation you want to find yourself in, especially since you have no assist and no other way to hard call out. Not a fun time. And through that, Supie, you would put themselves up by 1 so far against MaggotSai.
And that was fast. For how fast MaggotSai ran through Carnevil in that previous set, Supie's like, I want you to experience how it feels.
That's rough.
Okay, trying to get a little bit of mix up. A nice defense from Supie. Perfect push block and punish. And counter feint again, bro. He is in his head, Asheron.
Like I said, we have another call out again, coming in off the counter feint fail. Off the knockdown, though, into the level 3. Oh, we're almost certainly losing Conquest just based off of that. There's no way you look at it. That's just gone.
I'm going to
He said he's going to enjoy this.
The fact that we get our own impact frame off of that, I think is as menacing as one could really expect it to be. And I do not like that.
It's just such a barbaric super, bro. He actually just dive bombs you.
He doesn't even take damage. It just works. To be fair, build your might, so you would expect that off of someone with those kind of genetics. Trying with the J2H, maybe trying to angle it, but nope, Thula instead. Hard knockdown. Even worse when you consider the 2H factor in off of that. J5S.
Oh,
boosted
nice.
off of that.
Right
And
back
the
at
hard
ya.
fate into the
Gotta
active
kill him.
tag.
on your toes.
That should be
Oh,
enough.
that's dead.
All right, all right. Trying to get a little bit of that momentum back in order. MaggotSai says it's not going to be that easy for you, brother.
In this lifetime, absolutely not.
Oh,
But
got
off
the
knee,
back
it's
dash.
Super. It's a hard call out of the backdash. And now, Cecil's a little worse for wear. Still off the Conquest, though. Drag it. 2-win. Charge it. 2H on top of that. And the J5M off that cancel. Also semi-infinite
Nah.
coming up.
Oh
Snap
my
back to put
God.
Thula back in your place. And the ground bounce leading in for 2S.
Oh my, that was so hateful from Supie. He said, I want this Thula and I want her now because I know when Cecil is in the back alone, not really much he can do. So I agree with the ideology there, but
Right, I've never seen such a hard call out full of hate and anguish in my life unless you're Supie. Then it's understandable. Pull back off the hard pokes and no. Use the dash cancel also to confirm up the level 3.
want the damage. Another Azuna job. Anyone's game right now. Nice open up. Forcing the counter breaker. And oh, the Cecil assist. The tried and true, bro. The tried and true Cecil assist.
And the Cecil assist we trust. If it works once, work again. Conquest obviously losing a lot of purple health here. MaggotSai back on the mend. Boosted DP. And I'm just hard punish. It certainly should be dead just based off of it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we tying that up. He said this not finna be a 2-0 like that last set. Okay, back and forth here. Convincing game from Supie followed by convincing game from MaggotSai. Game 3.
Okay.
And these two, let me check the records. They are MaggotSai is 3-1 right now. Supie's 3-0. So very close to each other on ladder.
Oh no, just the full passion dive also with the Conquest, also shoulder tackle, boosted version on top of that. Stand 5M also. Nice DP call up to hit it with the level 1, but out the boosted 5S. Lariat.
The Invincible overhead we trust, bro. Oh my god, the armor. The active frames. Nice punish. Oh, but it's airborne, so it's awkward to pick up.
I'm not gonna lie, the fact that we're able to armor through that coming off your Cecil assist is one thing, but now another thing you have to consider. Off the 2-win. Can't find it off a slap chop. Assist with Invincible also. And now trying to another foot dive. Look at the snake a hard knockdown. But not here. Instead, it's reversal. Level 3 to wake it up!
He said, no, no, no. No pressing super to try to get away. No, no, no. I got one of my own.
On that
Look at the damage on that, bro.
3.
Oh my god.
The counter is ridiculous.
Oh, is that punish? No, recovers in time. Brings in Invincible though and catches him trying to press buttons. We don't have meter. Can we still get the kill? It should be just enough. Just jab on the ground.
I've been waiting for this.
There's so much ridiculous stuff to have happened. We are only, it's 4:57. We have so much more time left to go, but this is so crazy. Okay. Assist. Dash cancel it. And the assist breaker. So Supie at least keeping Invincible in for the moment. If you look at the cooldowns on those assists, that is not a fun situation to put yourself in with the corner.
Oh yeah. Especially because even if you call Conquest, he's gonna die to any hit. He snaps in. There it is. Trying to get this kill now. Chip gonna be a factor, and there it is. Down goes Conquest. 2 characters to 2. Conquest out of the equation for both players.
That is very unfortunate, no matter which way you look at it, right? You try to keep Conquest safe, but that snapback was just inevitable. So we're in a tricky situation. Honestly, good heroic strike, though. Off the Lariat, though. Boosted 5S. It's the counterfield to lead into Omni-Man DP. J2H on top of that for the hard knockdown also, and the bounce.
Oh, no, got too big for his britches. Man, you were in such a great position, then went for the counterfield. Now you give up your Invincible to MaggotSai. He's going to take the lead off of this, maybe overheating just a little bit on the side of Supie.
I mean, I'm trying to think, because MaggotSai, now, when it comes to your meter, you're going to be able to have a level 1 available to use. Supie, damn near full health Omni-Man. Level 3 would be available almost instantaneously. These 2 bars on meter to play with.
But
knows the grab over.
Oh my god! The last Cecil missile still hit after the grab animation, but he wins the scramble.
No.
Final
and
versus
in
final.
The scramble, you lose Thula. Final round, down to your last characters. You're coming in off your boosted missiles to rocket though. Teleport, back grab, gun, and a 2H in off of MaggotSai.
Not gonna lie, as far as the character matchup goes, I really like Omni-Man in this matchup, but MaggotSai with a huge opening, gonna cash out the level 3, is gonna have a huge life lead. Gonna try to play that keep away, but gotta beware the Omni-Man level 3.
I mean, it's tricky. You can either play keep away or get up close and personal, considering Cecil still has some tools to be able to play around that, especially just that 5S right there, leading into it. Bounce,
Is that enough?
hit,
It should be.
gun, tackle. No, that's dead!
Indeed. Wow, what a set. MaggotSai with
That's for
the
my
Cecil.
tie, you old asshole.
Can't do an overkill. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Like a Reddit, subreddit. I'm like, what is going on?
Think about it, could be Kanashimi squared. R slash, oh, I see what you mean. R slash Kanashimi.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what's happening?
Oh my goodness. I don't want to say what's happening. This is the first time I've seen Universa on my screen in forever.
Very
My
interesting
goodness.
team. Universa Monster Girl, the green girls.
Wait,
She-Hulk,
I
get your
think
heart
it's
out.
working just a little bit. Hold on
my
a
God,
minute.
damage.
MG2 in the follow-up with the 5S trying off a launch, but nope. Instead, level 2 to burst through.
Is that it? Okay, that was a little ambitious. Just a tiny bit.
Unfortunate, and you get a double builder coming in off another level 2, which if I'm remembering correctly for Immortal, you don't have to worry about scaling when it comes to that combo meter. you can press through and damn near get a 48 hit piece off of Immortal in the first place. Assist in the Powerplex. Coming in off Electric Barrier, the level 1.
Doesn't get all the hits. That sucks. Gotta falls out of the super. We get a hit on the rebound, and despite that, like rKanashimi came out of the gates like rocketing, but loses the first character.
Still able to confirm just off the level super, and then the hard knockdown. Okay.
Bro, ain't no way. What was that, bro?
It works, it works. You know what? If it's calculated, it's calculated. To pressure that in the level 2 white room off of rKanashimi is so funny to me. And now rKanashimi, at least able to play the recovery game for a moment off a push block. Just off the Universa 5S, the heroic strike.
Hey.
Oh, Dolph infinite time.
Oh yeah, it's time. Run that back. Watch those feet.
Yep. Boosted new ass shaker.
View.
Level 2.
Oh, we went for the counter feint. Okay. It was like, you know, even if it doesn't land, I'm still plus. But
True.
Universa gonna live.
That is a little unfortunate to kind of drop your boosted 5S, but being able to use the level 2 super to get the chip and the confirmed death is the smart thing to do. You one drop it, you pick it back up.
Alright, we're looking for an opportunity here. Nice pick up on the Cecil. We saw Cecil do work in that last set in the hands of MaggotSai, but Kanashimi did the same. Oh no, that counter thing says no.
Counter bait just coming in off of Allen 2S, and then Urat Shaker into the corner. Wake up on 3.
Okay. That's gonna be damage.
Well, certainly not dead, but that is a good utilization to cancel out some purple life here.
Nice, big 2H. Oh no. We needed that. Is that gonna punish? I don't know who wins here. Oh, wait a minute. Kanashimi might have something on this Cecil.
We don't have the armor for that. That is so unfortunate. I saw the play, and the level 1 could have absolutely connected, but the white room takes all.
Immortal getting turned around. He does have 4 meters, so even if you die here, you are coming back. Is this enough? Force it.
It should be.
Oh, just
barely, actually.
Okay, but there it is. The punish. 3 meters down. Immortal is back.
Okay. Yeah, the revive unlock. rKanashimi trying to hit you. But I'm gonna say only one of the meter really can't do much off of that, off of 5S. And then the push block coming in off of LLoyLLo.
Yeah, this is crazy. Actually, this is where it starts to get scary, because if Kanashimi gets another hit, that's a dead Immortal, and we're down to 1v1, but we're trying to stop that from happening. Extension off of the super, double super combo. It's not going to be enough.
Wait a minute, we were able to level 2 that Skyu. And then rKanashimi looking a little vulnerable coming in off of Cecil.
The robot call.
Even if you take down Immortal, you would
He gets his life back if he gets the kill, Ash.
Character.
He gets the life back if he can get this kill. Oh, nice
chip
punish.
Push block.
Chip, the raw tag.
You are so bold for that.
Yo, this Cecil is going crazy, bro. What's happening?
The Cecil's cooking, but that is a dangerously full health Powerplex that we have to contend. Man, off your true damage. I saw a glimmer of hope, but LLoyLLo with a very ballsy hard tag back into Powerplex from your Immortal. Save your life. Still able to put it up 1-0.
That was crazy. But he was really working on that comeback. He almost had that. Again, I feel like we've seen a lot of near comebacks today.
Oh, we've seen several, and it's been insane.
Yeah, Universa. This character's so cool, man. Give me that boost bar.
Okay. Considered about it, especially leading in the season.
Damage.
He puts the dash cancel to get the extension. And now, Supie to follow up with launch dead.
Yo, what's going on? These Cecils are moving different today, bro.
They're cooking a little differently. I like to see it. We have to talk about rKanashimi and Universa, right? The fact that LLoyLLo is put in such a vulnerable position because you have an energy vampire that you need to be considerate about. You can get your meter stolen.
Yep. She just yoinks that away. Oh, nice. That's those big boy Allen buttons. And we're going to spend, and that's a kill if we want it. I would get rid of this Cecil if I were you, bro. Please do not let him
certainly go Urat Shaker in the level 3. Yeah. Thank you.
Such a douchebag.
Douchebag. They have those away. They do, Allen. They do.
They do have them. That is the thing.
They're expensive, from what I've seen. Damn.
Okay. I don't know about all that. But Two characters
Alright,
and two
let's
Universa
get
coming in
it
with Mag's boost, and we are gonna. I've only seen Universa level 3 once, so I'd like to see it again.
I don't think I've seen it on screen, and that is a little unfortunate. The Poppin with level 2 coming in off the Allen. They're going to feint fail, and rKanashimi just not awake in time to punish it.
Oh, nice! Air to air with the Monster Girl, and those buttons are big, bro. You gotta be careful.
You have to be
Nice!
considered about ground
Meaty
splat. Double
overhead.
clap, though.
Is that a kill?
And with the 2H on top of that.
just
into the
stop.
ground. Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh.
We are just doing it to each other today, bro. We're just...
I don't know if that was purposeful or intentional on the stop, but the fact that rKanashimi allowed LLoyLLo to think they were safe coming in off of Powerplex level 1 and still kill Powerplex is ruthless.
We're doing things just to let them know tonight. Okay, Alan, trying to let you know, though. Can we make it to level 3? If we can, this is a kill. There it is. Doesn't even need it.
That is
Just one.
Shaker. Yup, in level 2. For the overkill on MG. That is still a dangerously high health Universa that we need to be very considerate about. I'm looking meter-wise. Max
Alan,
meter.
though. Hey, that's Alan, though. Don't get hit. Anti-air? Nice! That was really good.
Okay, just trying to keep away game. Not wanting to fall for
Oh my
the Wrath Shaker! But
Kanashimi.
even trying to focus in on J2H and LLoyLLo. Having to
One more.
keep the damage for it.
He's out of punish. Oh, no, it's not, but... Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, if we can convert this off into level 3, that is going to be at least a significant chunk of your health
Bad.
gone.
The reset!
Focus in. Back grab, it's the reset for the Dolphinfinite!
Oh, man. Is that a kill? Don't tell me you died from that, bro. Okay, okay. We're not dead. We're not dead. One more.
Right, it's a level 2, but you look at how much health you lost off of that one. Arcana! We're gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're dead.
Oh, my God. Kanashimi had it all and just gets it yoinked away by Alan in a few grabs. And that'll be 2-0 for LLoyLLo.
Goodbye. I've seen enough. We might need to have conversations about Alan. I'll be right back.
Would have found a way to help you.
Wow. Just when you members enter our bracket, shout out to y'all. And YetiCola, first time entering ParagOnline. See what we can get done here.
Okay, so I'm thinking team-wise, we actually have on the side of Dadurken, Invincible, Conquest, and MG versus that of Invincible, Allen, and Battle Beast. So a lot of heavy hitters, especially in regards to armor. I am definitely seeing that for sure. Now they're 5S, and they're coming in off your super, though. Want to rock it, just off the air-to-air grab.
What does YetiCola entail, bro? I'm terrified. I don't know. Well,
It's just frozen Coca-Cola. It's just cold cola.
I'm just getting started.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, we got Sane Cola. Now we have YetiCola. This kind of implies the existence of Devil Pepsi, and I don't want to talk about that. Okay, boosted 5S to top it off, and off another 2H launch to pop it with it.
We're alive. Oh no. We get the we snap? Oh wow. Okay. We could have just killed the character and they would have lost the life anyway, brother.
Oh my
Working out
god,
perfect here.
Restand
This
just
is-
off a double command grab.
Oh,
To follow
gosh.
up with it too? No splat. Instead, it's that shoulder tackle, full armor, and a counter fail out of YetiCola. We're losing Battle Beast.
Yeah. What should just be enough? Oh! Oh no!
Oh
Oh no! That's the worst case scenario. Tried to break at the end. Oh my god! I don't
that's
think I've ever seen that
awful.
before. That was rough.
I need to point something out. Dadurken only did that with Invincible. I don't believe we even got a single character swap. And YetiCola just might have logged out.
Yeah, this might be I'm putting down my controller frustration moment. You know, it's tough. It's tough, especially when you lose the way that you just did on that last round. That's got to be frustrating.
It happens, but at that point, you just have to fight it out. MG obviously not making that an option, coming in after shoulder tackle with the super, but off the feint fail. YetiCola, even with the restand, still getting slammed off the boosted 5S.
Oh yeah. Okay, get a hit, denies the perfect. Another one. All right, Allen spin. Now that is a move. I can tell you that. Maybe a little bit too many. Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute. Catches the assist. Wrong target, obviously, and now Dadurken taking full advantage of that, just coming in off your launch. J2H on top of that. Level 1 super to level you out. Almost certainly going into act attack. But counter fail just a little too early for YetiCola to catch.
Show me your rage. Okay. Oh, that should be enough. Goes off to Allen. Meaning we neutralize the spin, but we drop it.
Oh, wait a minute. Could have punished off the 2-1, but instead level it off the super. Not enough armor. Hey, wait a minute. I saw that. Hey. I saw a hit of a teabag. Wait a minute.
Hey, you know, all's fair in competition, right?
I mean, true. I'm not going to lie, though. YetiCola might be paying the price dearly for it. We use not 1, not 2, but damn near 3 bars a meter just to pop in off the Battlefield 6S. And now paying for it dearly. Hard knockdown. J5M coming in off your Conquest. In the ground bounce again. And off the super confirmed.
Come to me.
And trying to bust out against. Oh, wow, it actually hits.
Oh!
It flies into it by accident.
Catch from that angle, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of an orthodox use coming in off your Battle Beast level 1. I forget we have the flight back. Dadurken, off immediate contact. We're ending it with a level 3.
Yeah, that should be it. He's gonna enjoy this, but
Almost a little too
YetiCola,
much.
not so much.
Honestly, you know you're in some hell when you have Battle Beast looking concerned at Conquest.
I can't remember the last time I had
With the
that
overkill and
much.
Dadurken able to take it in the open ladder set 2-0 against YetiCola.
MEGAMAX, so we got more Powerplex representation for you people out there.
Whoa, you know you people. The Powerplex players or someone else?
You deserve this, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Whoa! Hey! Okay.
Hey, he says
I
it,
see
bro.
how it is.
They're both Powerplex players, too. You can't even discriminate.
Okay, you know, I'll be watching you closely. I'll appreciate that. A little suspicious. Let's get back into that. Try to dribble the Powerplex J2H to follow up, but nah. Boosted 5S coming in, and a push block to stop the active tag.
Okay, big opening. Oh, wow. Okay. I need someone to steal the dribble from SfCause, bro. I need everyone to just start dribbling with Powerplex if they get the hit.
Please. It would be great. It would be funny. Am I showing at the Poseidon when I get the chance? Oh, absolutely. It's going to be great. But now the counter assist though coming in off the MEGAMAX and
Nice.
still getting hit. Off back assist. 2S from Allen. Popping in off that dash cancel, but not able to follow it up with the air grab.
A lot of neutral this set so far. Just really trying to find that angle of approach so we can get something started. Uh-oh, assist getting beat the hell up. Immortal taking so much damage. Allen is blocking all this like, bro, are you okay? Is he gonna die? Okay, he busts out. He's like, I need to save my character one way or another.
Did you see the damage that we were
Took
able
so
to cause
much
in the first place? I mean, my God, your assists were absolutely getting cooked. The fact that Allen blocked all of that, tanked it, we responded off our own level 3 is a little ridiculous.
Oh,
no.
nice. He hit the assist and canceled off of it, but drops the combo. MEGAMAX leaving it on the table a little bit. And LLoyLLo gonna close this one out though. Okay.
Okay.
That was
Oh, Allen shenanigans rearing its ugly head. Battle Beast gone. We saw the damage we cooked up off of that, so I imagine LLoyLLo feeling a little bit relieved to have gotten rid of the heavy hitter.
wow. Immediate match, but right back at you. I'm actually
Whoa!
You already know what time it is. For the first time tonight.
So just able to kill
Fucking
our armor. Kill your frames. Most importantly, damn near kill Allen the alien. Just not enough here off of level 3 though. Push block and try to add air grab and then that back assist from Powerplex to maybe disorient a little bit. Grab goes through. Most importantly, we have the ground bounce leading in off your armor 2S.
Yeah, we're gonna bring in Powerplex on this. Yes, looking for the counter fail, but doesn't give it to him. And those counter feints are always really nice. The ones where you can counter feint and then even if it doesn't land, you're still plus for Oki. It's like not a huge drawback for going for it, but we're gonna tie it up. Allen is down.
When you're dead, but also I won't.
So Allen, thankfully out of the picture for MEGAMAX. Now priority obviously going over, but now 2M, and then the active break coming in for LLoyLLo.
Okay.
Never again. I'll end it.
Bust out. But no, again, you're not pressing super on me, brother. Not when I have meter. What did I tell you the first time?
This level 3 from MEGAMAX has been so consistent that no matter what super you tend to throw at them, it's almost certainly a level 3 in response. And if it works, I mean 9 times out of 10 it does work. It works! Off of Immortal though, Purple Life obviously canceled out. Oh, we're dead.
Yeah, just straight up dead. I was gonna say, having the ability to react with super is so valuable in this game because there's a lot of armor interactions and a lot of, as you see, the super interactions as well. So if you are able to react with those level 3s, you're gonna blow up a lot of the autopilot defensive options that people do choose in this game.
Which can be very disorienting because once that gets blown up, your entire game plan is just gone out the window. Level 3 will certainly follow it up. Not gonna happen. You need to re-strategize and fast.
It's Immortal skin is crazy, by the way.
Immortal 5S. I almost thought he was blending in with the background. That is crazy.
Nice. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna link super. I was gonna get hyped. Okay, get off of me.
Okay, wait a minute.
Man, on that armor, bro.
Able to strike that in the armor, J5S, and then on top of that, bounce off of it in the J2H from your Invincible. A boosted 5S to top it off. And now MEGAMAX will certainly convert this just off of level 1. Active tag.
Just holds it. Doesn't want to counter and get counter fainted, but that nice push block. And the super brings in Immortal. That keeps Powerplex safe. Oh my god.
That is a massive J2H out of Battle Beast. And to top it back, snap back, be able to get the air-to-air grab off of Powerplex, and dead for LLoyLLo.
Eesh.
Nolan raised you.
Yeah, he's definitely a Hager player. If he plays Marvel, he's definitely a Hager player, bro. The way he's swinging that J2H. Nah, bro. That shit is crazy.
Oh my god. That is so ridiculous. Triple dash cancel off a boosted 5S. Medium.
This is very scaled, but level 3s don't scale very hard in this game at all, so cash out was possible, but we're gonna hold it for now. Happy birthday situation. Alan gets out though, so just gonna be Immortal, and we do have the meter, so he's not even dead here. Oh, I don't agree with that spend. I don't like that.
I mean, we're really risking it, especially since we're not hard tagging Immortal. Still keeping alive. We have the meter to maybe pop into level 3. Convert off an active tag instead. 2S off of Alan.
Oh no!
And not that hard knocked up, but can't follow it up.
What? That was crazy. Double overhead on the dive kick from Alan. This should be a kill without any meter spent. Just like that. Turn him to bits.
Such a tricky situation considering we were almost going to go full swing in with Immortal, but smart to be able to active tag, put Alan on the field, and then Battle Beast gone as a severe consequence.
You can't armor this player. He just is ready with super every single time.
And MEGAMAX responding with the armored supers in turn is a smart decision on that one, knowing when to beat out LLoyLLo and Alan on top of that. Now we have DolphinX coming up, off your loops, boosted Wrath Shaker, punch, level 2 super.
Yes, and the counter feint. Give me that. And you gotta be careful. You can spend 1 bar, but you kind of want to keep the 3. The double Asher block, the double counter feint. We can kill with level 3 here if we don't drop this combo. But
off your assist, we missed up the 2S though.
Yeah, it's tough. But that's just a punish. And now we get to kill without spending meter, and that's important when you're playing Immortal, as you do still want those 3 bars just in case things get dicey.
So Alan is working almost a little too well. MEGAMAX now forcing the tricky corner situation, air-to-air grab, and then the Alan 2S getting the hard knockdown off the J2H to confirm into a level 2, as ridiculous as can be. It's a face scale, and we have a wake-up boosted 5S, level 3.
Oh yeah, send us to that game 3. Also, while we're doing that, $7 from STB Carle. Either way, $7 directly into the match arena. Thank you so much for supporting the players. We still got plenty of free codes, ladies and gentlemen. So, free money on the table. And who likes to leave free money out there in the wild? Like, come on, bro. Claim the codes.
Don't leave it around me. I'll go pick the free money up and I will not look back.
There you go. As you should. All right, game 3. And we've seen some pretty nice sequences from both players in this set. I'm curious to see who's going to edge it out here.
Okay. Powerplex though with the electric shock. And they're trying to look for DP, but no, it's the Alan top assist, left corner, 5S out of your Immortal in the launch.
Now face consequences. Okay, wow, that was an awkward trade. What the heck?
A little bit.
Oh, nice pickup Oh my god, he converted that on the projectile, but doesn't get the kill. Unfortunately, falls out. We need to get this Powerplex out. Chip is becoming a factor, and he's gonna go down.
You want me? Here I am.
Okay. Only character from MEGAMAX on the side here. But that push block, a little vert against 5 and like that. But not with Alan though. 2S boosted. He got punished out of it, but no. We can't armor that. Please, stop. You cannot just do that against MEGAMAX.
Yeah, it's just... They've been so consistent with that the entire set, bro. I don't know if they missed it a single time. But here we go. Alan is in. Have to break. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to take that damage from Alan. But now you can't break, and you can kiss your Invincible goodbye here, friend.
And with the level 3, oh, and that's absolutely guaranteed, Dad.
Yeah, look at how much life they're going to lose coming in on this battle beast.
It's not exactly looking good. You need to be one hell of a player to finesse a battle beast. And against LLoyLLo with damn near 3 full health characters, that's a tall order. Push block, reversal, super, attack, but able to armor it though.
Looking for an opportunity, but not big windows here. Yeah. Just so hard with the low mobility characters to like really make those guys. Especially look at how much life he still had left. But LLoyLLo,
You should consider
really
a new
adapted,
hobby.
made that work.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little petty to go in for the overkill coming in off your Immortal level 1. I can kind of see it. It's stuck with me for the foreseeable future, or at least until Thula comes back, and that's okay. All right, Mario getting started off though. Counter attack coming in off a Rebel right now. Wait a minute, don't tell me this is that 2-touch bulletproof TOD that I've been seeing all over my screen. Saw that CEO and it was hilarious. To be fair, that is what got Rebel, CEO, top spot, champion, if you will. Off the 35 hit piece, it is that active tag. Immediate feint though off the cause. Drops momentarily, pick it back up though, restand, and off of 2 ways to follow up with it. Level 1, and Cause immediately loses Lucan.
I don't stand for shit like this, ever.
Alright, off the Cecil though. I'm trying to pop it off the active tag, going into the wake up. I should say start off round start level 1. Crazy work. Hit off the assist though, try to bulletproof 2M. Instead, it's that heroic strike. Push block to keep out. Grab bounce. Setting up with the roll too? And then off the assist for the extension.
Rebel is
Wait a minute,
doing
if
the
we
Rebel.
could convert this into level 3, it would be the funniest thing imaginable. Off a strike, knockdown, assist. There's no way.
Yeah, Bulletproof is kind of him still. Even
It's all
after
good.
the-
Called you a cat.
Oh, he's dead. So I just want to point it and put it out there that this is the exact shenanigans that got Rebel the championship as CEO.
It is tried and true. It definitely works. That much cannot be denied.
It's so stupid, but it is so funny. Not fun to have happen to you, but you understand my meaning.
Oh yeah. Man, it's looking rough for Cause right now. I guess to make it work with the Powerplex. And again, that damn dive kick on that robot, man.
Do not get up.
Let's do this.
Okay, so foot dive into active tag and not able to get the restand, but instead we focus just off a boosted ZB. Followed up again, and uses this for the extension.
that's
Level
so-
3 can absolutely hit here.
Oh yeah. This battle is not yours to win.
Wait a minute, are we alive? There's no busted limbs, but we certainly should be dead.
I think we're dead. Oh wow, he is alive. Wow. Okay. I was not ready for that.
Right, never tell me the uh-oh. So excited for it. Never tell me the odds.
Finally.
No busted
I don't know if
limbs.
it's, is it possible for you to is it possible for you to die and not have the limbs broken? I actually don't know.
I'm not so sure. That's the thing I'm iffy about, because 9 times out of 10, if I see limbs gone, you're absolutely dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're scheming. Okay, yeah, and this is definitely the key to fighting Rebel. You gotta get rid of this bulletproof as soon as possible. That's not to say that it guarantees victory, but your chances of victory go up drastically. Oh no, the counter fail attempt. Yeah, he was definitely trying to kill this Bulletproof. He is definitely trying to kill it.
Your number's up.
Okay. I'll zoom in though. Number 1. And no splat though. Instead,
Wow.
tag, expecting the feint fail.
Scramble
Punish
time.
though.
Okay, into Lucan safely, both raw tagging into their healthy characters. Drops the combo though. SfCause not ready.
Not only that, this was the command grab, and now Rebel able to utilize just off the triple barrier. Beam in the
Nice
car.
punish. Oh, it's
and
too
off the
far,
feint fail,
though.
And Cause just doesn't have the range.
Okay, we got a solid hit now. Get hit with the shoulder tackles. No counter fails. This Omni-Man's gonna have to hold this. 3 bars built. Can we get a kill here? It's gonna be close if we spend the level 3. Oh no, you're super dead if he spends, but no, gets the break in time.
Just at the back, it's just coming in off the Cecil though, having to watch it. Thunderclap. This guy though.
Wow.
This will hurt. Do not move. Come on. Full power.
Okay. And the hardest is also follow over robot. Tech roll, we are not safe from that.
Do not get up.
Oh my god, just cancel off a J5M, will you? And dead. So, Cause losing the Powerplex. Off to Lucan. I'm trying to figure out our round style options, but we have max meter, which is pretty crazy. But able to catch the assist
Good
and the
awareness. He
snapback
wants
to put
this
Bulletproof back into
Bulletproof.
play.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Gets a big opening. We have meter. The break's there. But you don't have any more of those. You see Rebel playing it safe. He's like, I know if I get hit here, it's really bad news. Hitting the back character. Heroic strike. Try to break up some of that.
Most importantly, trying out the G5M maybe. It's the
scheming
Rebel
right now.
playing a keep away game. When it comes to Cause and when it comes to Lucan, most importantly, neutral is not exactly your best playing area.
Yeah, it's not easy. Does still have flight and whatnot, so it's not the worst, but it's not easy when you know that if you get clipped by this Bulletproof, it's curtains for you. Oh, stuffs the
Okay.
approach, but wasn't ready. Nice assist call. Caught him trying to take his turn back. That's a kill. You got to get rid of him.
Bulletproof a high priority here. If you've
Yes.
seen Rebel and if you've seen Rebel's Bulletproof, that
Gotta
is
kill
the
the
one
Bulletproof.
character you do not want to contend with.
Do not
Two-touch
leave that character
TODs
alive.
and everything in between. Please do not.
Not leave that character alive.
Okay, wait a minute. Going to cancel it out though. Coming in out of Rebel right now. J2H off the headbutt. Try to dribble it off the feint fail, but instead we'll pick it back up, leading in off a barrier. Foot dive, car.
Okay. Wow. Tried to armor and just got smoked by the missiles. Down to just the Cecil. But today the Cecils have been kind of cooking, bro. Maybe we can get something here.
Okay, wait a minute. Off the boosted missiles. Trying to foot dive to at least close the gap. Okay. Few $1 billion using the teleports. Understandably so. And Cause still getting hit off a counter card.
No.
The act attack and a counter fail.
And
Oh, we're
just
almost certainly
like
dead off
that.
of this.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, the thing about robot neutral is it's so annoying to deal with, especially on certain characters, because like not every character has good things to catch him, and so like you really just gotta wait and try to like
Next time,
super
stick
or
to
armor
dash
through a dive kick is what I've seen have the most success. But Rebel, CEO champion, 2-0.
Mad annoying. This character is just all over the place. You can literally go up and down the leaderboards. He literally occupies almost every, if not every other team. Strong assists, strong space control, very easy to use. Accessible is the word I like to think about when it comes to this character, right? That nice little buzzword. But here we are, another character that is growing in popularity. Mr. Immortal himself going to go ahead and get those records popping. It is kind of even right now between aJeezRuiz and LLoyLLo. But Ruiz has been here before. You know, this is not their first or second time being in the top 8.
Right, I'm saying 4 scoring 7 years ago, I put belt to ass against another Immortal player. And if you're aJeezRuiz right now, you are playing heavily into a lot of these assist cancel outs too. I'm gonna follow up with it though. Not exactly gonna hit, especially up these minefields to watch out for.
All right, here we go. Mr. Lincoln gonna go ahead and get things started here. And this is where it gets a little tricky, right? Because the meter management with Immortal is extremely important. So now you get access to the revival. Definitely not in the game plan though for you for LLoyLLo, because I'm pretty sure they wanted to wait until later to get that, because now you're stuck in this combo with no boost to break.
Oh my goodness. Unfortunate to get caught up in a loop like that, especially coming in off of Immortal 5S to just push you through and through and through. Now, LLoyLLo, Powerplex and Allen on top of that immediately. Try to find up a barrier, but rKSplode assist. Just enough to cancel it out.
You know, it's kind of cool because we have a lot of these quotables in the game. I'm still waiting on that moment to see folks like finally like quote the Immortal whenever he pops up on stream.
You know, it would be so nice. Either that or just the Where's Omni-Man? Loud as hell too.
Right. Where is he?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god, not sure who
We
that's
are
see that, but
indeed
there was
not.
someone to just run through dressed up as Omni-Man and Immortal, and I see out the corner of my eye, where's Omni-Man? Immortal chasing after Omni-Man. You know how terrifying that was?
Yeah, that was great. Ooh, try to get a reversal there to maybe punish the ground pound. But that is the thing about Allen, you know, he is able to pick and choose how many ground pounds he does, which does make it a bit awkward to punish. But we're going to go ahead and get the reverse beat going here with the increased combo meter for the Berserker mode. And aJeezRuiz is going to take game number 1.
Good
You weren't
lord,
ready for
Immortal
this
definitely
great
one
match.
character we've been seeing more and more of pop up in these brackets. But if we had to count today, I'm not gonna lie, Jackal, this is the most I've seen of Immortal in a very long time.
Yeah, you know, and that's why I said increasing in popularity, because to be honest, you know, he is one of those simple to pick up but hard to master kind of characters. And Ruiz has been playing Immortal since launch, right? Since he came out. So at this point, you can consider Ruiz a specialist in this regard. But you know, again, like Immortal pretty much has everything you would need except a projectile, right? He has strong buttons, a great cross up with his air normals. And then not only that, you know, once he activates the Berserker mode, then he really opens up the playing field when it comes to the possibilities.
Which is ridiculous once you look into Berserker mode and realize that scaling, nah, that's gone. I can continue these combos 20, 30, 40 hits and still play into it. It's ridiculous as can be. And I really wish Immortal would get more play based off of that alone, but nah. Conquest instead, Breaker coming in off your Allen the Alien, and then try to follow it up off a barrier break. Most importantly, leading just off another one. Assist Breaker following from aJeezRuiz.
Yeah, Lloyd's gonna have to do a good job of keeping that Allen alive here. You see that purple health starting to finally recharge here, but here we go, Ruiz doing a great job of just watching LLoyLLo's motion here, but nice job with the armor, and is going to go ahead and sniff out the feint. That's a bit greedy there if you're LLoyLLo, but they're gonna go ahead.
Hey, snap back. Nah, meet the 2S. Off a lariat, Allen level 2 to follow up with it, and then the feint fail. Those games I think to pick up a restand following, but nah, 2-all starter. Snap back to put rKSplode back in the playing field.
Yeah, but Rex is one of those characters that kind of just gets to do whatever at these points. You know, it's out there with the EX cartwheel there for the overhead and the opener, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the side switch. Ruiz, 3 characters to 2 in the lead here. LLoyLLo gonna have to figure something out here because Ruiz is definitely cruising right now.
Absolutely. He's on the field again, but now it's the active tag. Off to Immortal again. J2H. And just going into Berserker mode at the level 2. Like to see it with the minefield setup. LLoyLLo narrowly able to avoid it. Pop the armor onto the super.
All right, got a little bit of back and forth action here. Ruiz gonna go ahead and tag LLoyLLo. Not able to kill Immortal and Rex. Not necessarily the highest damaging characters in the cast here, but LLoyLLo is gonna have a chance here to go ahead and get the revive popped. And I love the showmanship from LLoyLLo. Hitting the taunt here to get the double quotable.
Oh no. That wall spawn, the level 1 super to grab. So out of here. Off the rKSplode though. And aJeezRuiz is just down to a single rKSplode, which let's be honest, Jackal, we could do a little too much off a solo Rex. I don't like it.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see that here. Again, you know, this is a character that can be very tough to deal with, especially if you don't have the range to contest him in those spaces that you can see him hovering in. But already we're gonna go ahead and get the revive pop, but we're gonna go ahead and set that up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Ruiz set the traps there to kind of, you know, lay a contingency plan against the revive, but the reset put them back at neutral at opposite ends of the screen. So interesting ordeal there.
Interesting. It's still stopping Immortal though. Most importantly, you just have the headbutt. Off attack will opt to the right, able to avoid the level 1 grab, especially with the armor, but not the ground bounce though. And LLoyLLo looking dangerously close to losing. Immortal just based off a 2H, launch and dead.
You're going to suffer while I kill you.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get something going here. Now, this is a character that I feel could potentially contest Rex, as you can see here, because of the fact that his just frame projectiles maintain boosted properties. Ooh, cheeky setup there with a double jump for the side switch. LLoyLLo's gonna have to cash out here. 4 seconds left on the clock, 1 bar to spare. Anybody's game.
I mean, going to sudden death, it is going to be a little tricky here, especially since he could just go for chip out completely. No, it's a cross-up J2H, and literally with 1 second left on the clock, aJeezRuiz can only get it down to sudden death. Here we go.
Yeah, that decision could come back to haunt Ruiz, especially because he had the bar to do a level 3 and could have went for the kill there. But it's going to go ahead and get it anyway. LLoyLLo tried to punish the overhead with super. You cannot do that. You have to check it with a jab. Jab punish. It's an overhead that is only jab punishable. Why? We don't see some players in the community. Much respect. I feel for you for sure. You know, a character that has been in recent discussions in terms of his overall viability since the recent changes. But to be honest, Cause still makes it work and is running him on point, which is also fairly interesting because most people who play this character play him for the assist, right? Because of how durable it is, it's full screen, and it's pretty easy to confirm off of. But Cause is confident in his point Cecil, which I respect because the decision-making between the decision-making of Cause with this character is pretty strong. Most specifically, the delay pressure. That's a lot of what makes the Cecil work, is that they actually catch you slipping with just these momentary hesitation.
Oh my goodness, let's just call up on level 1 immediately with Battle Beast, which I'm not gonna lie, Cause playing Cecil on point, it is a gamble. In this situation, unfortunately falling short to Pilgrimm, especially leading in, but Battle Beast level 1, measured it out with Invincible. Cause still has Lucan though. That's the most important thing to watch out for, considering neutral, questionable at times. As for anything else, especially command grabs and being able to pressure in with belly splash, it is there, at least presence-wise.
Yeah, Pilgrimm is very adept at push blocking and responding with the right approach whenever they get the space. But I mean, it is essentially what they're looking for here. If you notice, you know, they don't really press the issue unless they have assist or boost speeder. So Cause is going to have to recognize that as they try to get the approach started here with Powerplex. But again, you know, there's a lot of doubt currently because they're not confirming off of these straight hits. But we might see something mount up here.
Starts coming in after an Explode assist, but only able to get the push block. Narrowly just off the confirmed 2-way. Should follow up with it. Then field up. Lucan, belly splash, boosted and the assist breaker in the sky. So Pilgrimm, at least Battle Beast staying alive for now. Nearly falling the chip, and then 2-all to start us off with.
All right, and that was a good touch there from Cause, using the Powerplex assist to set things up. Now overextending, letting the offense come to them.
All right, and reversing low still and trying to foot dive, but no. Instead, it's landing with 2-18's iron. J2 should top it off with coming in, and then 5S Lariat, and Meteor, boosted, active tag, and the ground bounce off of Explode. But still scaling might catch a victim here.
Yeah, and you know, there's something to be said about Lucan players, right? Because a lot of Lucan players are very patient, as you have to be when playing a grappler, right? But you know, they are very judicious with how they approach. They're not necessarily throwing out too many normals. And not to mention, they are not relying on the flank too much because he's not able to block while he is in that mode. So a lot of times they are usually just, as you can see here, depending on the assist to set them up here as they use that very, very sneaky 2L.
and I mean sneaky. Special Cause just leading in off of it, but nope. Splashes off this guy again. Okay, wait, confirm that just off a shoulder tackle. Super also. And that Zach roll off the stage right. Try to just coming in off a 5S, but Pilgrimm can't duck the fist. Overkill off a double clap.
Nice, good stuff there from Cause. But this is what I was saying earlier. Cause's decision making is very solid in the long run. You might catch them slipping, but once you let them go, they're pretty much calm and are willing to wait things out, even if they are at a deficit. You know, like Justin Wong says, you have all the time in the world, and Cause definitely made the most of it. So we're gonna see how Pilgrimm adjusts here in the second game. And we're gonna go ahead and get the hard tag here, get a nice chunk of damage. No kill though.
And that's scaling again, losing it off of Battle Beast. And now, most importantly, having to watch out. Fade fail off of Battle Beast 5H and a 2H launch. Confirm off of that 2. And then leading it up a boosted 2S to get the extension. But assist not going to hit. Instead, having to be very reliant off another J2H for the assist breaker there to meet you in the sky.
Yeah, and there you go again with the stomp, that Viltrumite stomp that so many of these characters take advantage of here. It's very strong stuff here. We're going to go ahead and get into the Cecil. Nice conversion there.
My time is valuable.
Oh, okay, Cause. I see. No, that's so unfortunate. The little dot barely misses. So we're going to go ahead and get some offense mounted here. Hard tag incoming.
Tag, absolutely, but the assist break just right there to meet you. Playing around a teleport game, and now missiles unlocked, able to snipe out the super.
Oh, gets caught underneath with the 2H there. And that is the thing about Cecil. One of the most early changes made in the game was giving him increased landing recovery. So you have to be careful on your way down, because a character like Invincible, who is very mobile and also has a very low hurt box when it comes to his crouching buttons, can very easily blow those up. So oftentimes when using those, you kind of want to use the 2M in the air, just because it covers the area right beneath his feet, which is where he's most vulnerable. But I can understand using the 2H as well, because again, you want to get that clean hit.
It's understandable. Cleaner to hit, obviously better conversion on the top of that. Now just having to rely, most importantly, a dash cancel. Gonna grab also, but the assist breaker right there to meet you in the middle. And then fly away. Barrier though, and the level 3 to pop it.
Yep, and I like this decision because level 3s do stop health regeneration for your opponent. So Pilgrimm is gonna have to wait a little longer for the health to come back from Rex here. If we manage to get a snapback going, that's a huge reversal of fortune here for Cause.
Just have Battle Beast unlocked though. I can definitely see playing in a J2H, maybe to catch you. Okay, you know what? If it works, it works. It was a little too well, just especially based off of J6S, but now 2S to pop it off with. Converting a level 3, maybe? Oh no!
Yep, and I like that decision for sure. Getting out of there, that was actually a great, great defense there from Cause, but it was not enough to stop the onslaught, as they're gonna go ahead and get hit with the 50-50 into the level 3 here. Cause had an opportunity to get something going here, but went into the fireball well just a little too much, which gave Pilgrimm the opening with Battle Beast.
So
here we are.
sparing to use the level 3 away from Battle Beast and instead moving it over to Splode. I do like the option, especially if we can just get the build back a meter in turn. And still with Cause though, just down to Lucan.
Now, as you're seeing here, Lucan has some pretty unique options against Rex. As we talked about earlier, you know, Rex has some very awkward angles to contest when it comes to, his boosted special, right? The one that we all know and love. However, Lucan has the ability to cover the ground there with the jump light, that knee as you see there, and the jump stop, because all he really has to do is get either right above Rex or just slightly in front of him. You don't even have to be all that close, as you saw there. They did manage to get some hits, but you gotta convert here.
Still just sitting there, menacingly. A pop, jumping there, super. And Cause getting slammed by it. Battle Beast trying to meet you there in the middle, especially leading off a 5H. Could have been nastier, but no. Heroic strike, jump away, try to the foot dive and grab. You are going to pay dearly for it. Pilgrimm able to level it 1-to-1 against Cause.
Yeah, and honestly, I completely understand going for that. You hadn't see Cause go for a command grab all game. So, you know, definitely try to capitalize there. However, when you're in Pilgrim's position and you have that extra character, there's no reason for you to be planted on the ground. Like, there's just none. Especially with a character like Battle Beast. So very smart on them to just stay mobile, stay out of the way, even with the straight hits there. But here we go. We have a 1-to-1 game here.
All right. Pressure leading it off of Cecil, which still Cecil on point. I am so unused to seeing Jackal. I'll be real with you. I see that, and there's questions. But in the hands of Cause, I feel it works.
Yeah, so I actually used to play Cecil on point when I was the original iteration of my team for sure. So there's definitely a method to the madness because while Cecil doesn't do the most damage, he does have a fairly strong kit when it comes to space control. He pretty much can cover just about every angle except the one right above his head. But again, in a game like this, if you're staying mobile with the character, it's going to be difficult for people to get in that particular sweet spot. So again, like you said, how it makes sense to Cause, it's because Cause understands that and plays in a manner that makes it very awkward to approach them. You know, again, their decision making in open neutral gives them a lot of mileage here, as you can see here, using the Cecil assist to give them that real estate, getting the opening with Powerplex, getting the snap back to get rid of that extra health. Such a smart decision, and Cause is already in top-notch form.
The juggle too, I swear that is the funniest thing imaginable because you can just dribble J2H like that, didn't realize. Now Cause, look at one character because of it. Pilgrimm down to 2 already with Battle Beast and Explode. Billy's trying it off your assist in turn, but no follow-up really, especially just leading it up at 2M.
Yeah, those basketball combos, as people like to call them, you know, is definitely reminiscent of the beta days when that was actually one of the more optimized ways to play these characters. And Cause doing a great job here, again, of just constantly picking apart Pilgrimm here, using those assists very well and getting the hits that they need.
Not most importantly, playing the waiver game to close the gap here, trying out the Powerplex assist, double clap meets the push block in turn. And at least for Pilgrimm, playing the keep away game, I mean, you're better on the ground with Battle Beast, like you said earlier, and tried off a cross of J2H maybe, but still can't find a clip.
Nice whip punish there, using the boosted dash to get in here, and they have the level 3, so they're going to go ahead and cash it out. Cause looking very strong right now. An amazing comeback and adjustment there to go ahead and get the best lead that they've had so far in this set. Now Pilgrimm's gonna have to make it happen here with Rex, and Rex is a character that can definitely make it happen, but with this little bit of health left, it is definitely less room for error for sure. Doesn't get the super though. Ugh.
So misses it. That is a little unfortunate, as much as I like to say, you know, drop it, pick it back up, that is very tough to pick back up from, especially Pilgrimm. Wait a minute, misspoke too soon. It's a Powerplex last second assist, and Cause able to take this through 2-1 here in top 8 losers.
All right, and there you have it, folks.
All right, talking about some more games though. Rebel versus DolphinX. This is the match that a lot of folks, of course, have been waiting for. The two of the heavy hitters, I mean, you do have CEO champ Rebel on the board. Let's be honest about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is the run back right from Grand Finals, and Rebel definitely won that set very convincingly. I mean, not to take away from Dolphin, right, because they had a hell of a loser's run to get back to that point, taking out Sneeze Lord on the way over there and Cold at the same time. But then, you know, Rebel is in a league all of their own here. They have mounds of tech to choose from. I mean, you watch them on their stream, they're constantly labbing new options with this team. As you can see here, these optimizations you very rarely see anywhere else, as Rebel already has one and a half characters now.
Okay. This is looking a little rough, because not only did we lose one character, Dolphin losing arguably the most important character in this lineup. If you know, you know. Alan the Alien and that Dolphinfinite is not something to scoff at. Most importantly, having a heroic strike out of Explode, still pop it off that counter tag immediately from Rebel, being the follow-up with your super.
Yeah, and honestly, Rebel is one of the most optimized players in the community right now. As you can see there, almost every clean touch that they get turns into a potential death scenario. And not only that, they do an amazing job of managing their resources here. As you can see, constantly cranking out the boost, constantly cranking out the assist, constantly being able to confirm off of everything and then keep the pressure going whenever they need it. Like you said, it's looking pretty strong right now for Rebel. You know, Dolphin's gonna have to figure things out for sure.
I mean, especially you lost two of your strongest characters in your lineup. You lost Alan, you lost Splode, Robot. You can still be competent with. But what can you do when Rebel is absolutely beating the brakes? Just using Omni-Man here with cancel 5M. And now off a measured level 1 super. Gone and in fast fashion.
Yeah, you gotta be careful in those hard tech situations. Rebel is one of the originators of that tech where you can essentially bust out a boosted special after the hard tag to essentially remove the opponent's ability to use a heroic strike, which is a very strong option when it comes to those, you know, rock paper scissors situations.
And now just going missiles for missiles here, but Alan almost instantly canceled out of that assist. Not coming in clutch for you. Now rKanashimi falling victim to special, just coming in up with multiple dash cancels. Extension off your robot assist again. If this leads into a bulletproof TOD, I would not be surprised.
Oh, it's definitely looking like that right now. Rebel was able to sneak in that very tricky high-low reset there. Blink if you're okay or if you're not okay at this point, Dolphin, as they're gonna go ahead. It gets sent to the back. Enjoy the ride.
That's so ridiculous. It's so gruesome. You know, Jackal, I'm starting to think the nerfs were just a suggestion.
You know, maybe. And you know, it's just one of those things where characters just have kits that are just that good, you know. Even if you nerf or adjust them, as people like to say in this day and age, right? I mean, how can you really nerf these characters? Because again, they have just about every tool that you would need. Omni-Man is a great example of this case because again, he is essentially the Ryu in this game if you gave Ryu an air dash with flight. You know,
okay, that's terrifying. Don't ever recommend me that again. Now, why would you do that?
I mean, welcome to the Invincible versus experience. You know, I mean, he was just as terrifying in the show, and you know, to the devs. Oh, he just did it.
Oh no!
All right, Rebel. You can stop now. All right, you can relax.
Let's eat. Oh no, we're not stopping. Wait. Okay, is this break and follow up with? Maybe trying out for 2M. Nope, it's Urath Shaker in turn. DolphinX coming right up, especially. No, wait a minute. We have a cooldown, so at least be able to measure this a little accordingly. It does not matter. Bulletproof. Guaranteed dead. So now Rebel down to 2 characters here.
Yeah, and again, you know, Rebel is a fully optimized, well-oiled machine. You know, all of these characters he has experience playing in several different situations. Doesn't really have to worry too much in this case because he knows what he's doing. And such an amazing confirmation here. As you can see here, oh my goodness, Ash.
It's so gross. It's so gross. I love it.
No
but
way
it's so
that
gross.
just happened. Wow. Okay, that's very unfortunate there. Rebel tried to heroic strike the string there to get a little bit of breathing room, but Nolan, in his infinite years of experience as a warmonger, knows how to get around his opponent's weaknesses.
Uh-oh. Jumping though, watch out, especially coming with up a missile lock. And just going to keep away game. Off a full being super. Catching Omni-Man right in the middle, but no! We tried to armor, especially just off the 2S, but still can't beat it out. Into a disastrous level 3.
Yeah, getting caught in that startup there, that's very unfortunate. Just mistimed the meaty there. Dolphin's now going to have to try to make it happen with Robot. Again, you know, if anybody's been, you know, everybody who's been watching these tournaments understands the power that is the Robot comeback. I mean, Ash, you and I were both sitting here watching it when it was just absolute pandemonium with these robot, you know, OCVs essentially. But already Rebel is making light work of the situation. They're going to go ahead and spin all the boost bar here and cash it out.
The grossest thing imaginable. And leading into a knockdown like that, absolutely the active attack coming in clutch. But no! Tried out the counter feint, that's the fail.
Are
That
you
pops
truly
through.
me?
Rebel takes it 2-0 against Dolphin.
And there you make things stick out a little bit further, for sure.
That is free 99. Down with the semifinal match, MaggotSai versus Supie. I'm not gonna lie, these two players had a hell of a run, especially in our ladder bracket. But now going in top 8, a little trickier, especially off of Invincible though. That dash cancel immediate, but no, didn't cancel it out. Feint fail, and Conquest back on the board.
Yeah, and Supie is already cooking it up, right? You know, the soup is hot and ready for sure, as I saw that they did a dash back whiff into the hard tag when they were doing their air combo to essentially mess with MaggotSai's reactions there, which is very tricky indeed. And not only that, that was after they whiff punish Conquest's charge 2M by using a boost dash, which is not easy to do.
I swear, it really isn't. You need to time that and time it well. So the fact that you can pop off with it, it's a little crazy. And honestly makes it even crazier playing for popping it. But nope, instead, it's at 2 ways to pop it, launch, and still getting met with the assist breaker.
Yeah, and already we're getting a bit of tension building here as both players only have a bar of boost to play with. And the funny thing is that this is still a death scenario for either player because Conquest is one of the highest damaging characters in the game. But again, another strong Viltrumite on the field. Mr. Nolan himself, as Supie is going to go ahead and take their early lead.
All right, already one character down, and now MaggotSai is still not to be trifled with. That is Thula on the board. So long reaching normals, big pokes, and honestly, a lot of shit that can really just pull you back. But what can he do when you have a clap back in turn? Alpha Omni-Man, and of course the feint fail, a little disastrous for Supie here. The responding turn, just Alpha Armor DP and 2H.
Yeah, gotta be careful with Thula there. You know, while she does have a very strong approach with the jump medium, the jump 2M, and the jump heavy, you know, it is one of those single hitting moves. So if the opponent reads it properly and reacts, they definitely can blow that up with the armor, as you saw there from Supie. And as you see already, Supie peeping the gap there, and just gonna go ahead and use that level 3. No kill, even with the raw damage. But MaggotSai gonna definitely have to try to figure things out here. They are trying to get something started. Gets the cross up with the Cecil assist, but doesn't get the confirm.
Uh-oh. We're just trying to cancel again, but we drop it. Now, wait a minute. Pull back. This guy also... Oh, Invincible's dead.
All right, now the beautiful conversion there from MaggotSai. And I like what they're doing here. They're using the jump 2H there and then canceling it into the 2S to catch them pressing buttons or trying to jump. Jumping does not have invincibility on frame 1. There are takeoff frames that you can get hit in if you're trying to chicken guard in the middle of pressure. So that was very smart from them to use that to use that combination. And we're gonna go ahead and get another combo here. But MaggotSai is gonna have to finish their food here. This is Big Mama's rules, Big Mama's house. Don't forget.
It's true. Yeah, 1 HP in a dream, honestly, one knockdown, or really just one piece of chip, and you're gone. Trying it off the armor, and MaggotSai blazes through. So now Supie just down to a frighteningly full health Omni-Man.
Yeah, and honestly, it was looking kind of grim here for MaggotSai, but MaggotSai is already changing things around here. But again, they dropped another combo. Honestly, it's one of those situations where I feel like MaggotSai is just moving a little too fast. You know, they're doing a lot of things right here, but when they finally get the hit, they're just constantly boosting in, and they're just doing a lot of moving around, which is something that can kind of come back to haunt you because that starts to mess with the stability of your combo, especially with the changes to the gravity.
And with the overkill, Supie is able to take a 1-up here. That Omni-Man, not to be trifled with. And a little bit of misfortune, especially with some drops here and there on the side of MaggotSai. Hopefully we can pick the momentum back up. Rounds that are offense, he's playing a keep away game for now.
Oh, nice grab there. Sniffing out the air approach here from MaggotSai. Supie's been doing a great job of just pinpointing those sweet spots where they're able to find MaggotSai in the open neutral here. I mean, MaggotSai, again, you know, very fast-paced character and definitely is getting these confirms, as you can see here. We're going to see what they make to do with it.
Okay, drop the charge 2M. But now just
Nah,
trying to
I
find a
can't do
pussy.
that.
Damn.
Stand aside.
Yeah, Mark's level 1. That level 1 from Mark does not have any invincibility on startup. They have to use the skyscraper, the uppercut, essentially, to get the armor.
Uh-oh. If time headed your way, he's charging off a 2M. But not grab. At least trying to jab out of it. And Supie, I'm not gonna lie, found in a little bit of an interesting position off a corner, only to narrowly end up in another one. Respond just off a super in turn.
All right, and that was a lucky break there from Supie here, as they were able to catch the toes of MaggotSai there, and they're gonna go ahead and take advantage of the real estate they have for themselves. All right, nice stuff there with the hard tag on the last hit of the super. They're gonna go ahead and burn that bar and kill the Conquest. I agree completely. Conquest is one of those characters, very much like in the comics, very much like in the show. If you have an opportunity to kill him, you take it. The moment you let him live is the moment you are signing your own death warrant, because he will be back and he will be fiercer than ever.
And it will not be a fun time. And every time I see anything like that coming in off a J5, that it's scary. Reminds me of Dark Times in season 1, and I do not like it. But just off a back-to-back boost DPs with the Omni-Man, just trying to have a long mission normal again. Off the active tag.
All right, and Supie gonna go ahead and get that confirmed there, and they're gonna go ahead and get the kill. Again, Supie with the lead, looking real strong here in this winter semifinals.
Okay, back teleports. At least a few $1 billion used, but nah.
Yeah,
not begun.
nothing crazy. Something light, you know, no biggie.
Right, you know, the entire GDP of Liechtenstein is fine. Into the white room we go. Shouldn't have drank the fluoride in that water.
All right, and I'm liking this pressure from MaggotSai. I mean, the thing that I'm noticing here is MaggotSai has some very creative some very creative setups here, using the boost dash specifically. But again, it's costing them in the long run because they're not converting at the rate that they need to, and Supie is just taking advantage of every drop.
I'm going to enjoy this.
And through that, I'm almost certainly either Cecil's dead or 1 HP. Most certainly.
Oh no, Cecil's absolutely dead. This is, I'm pretty sure, the highest damaging level 3 in the game.
Good lord. And through that, and an overkill Supie. Winter semifinals Titan as well as Powerplex over in top 8. Impressive.
You know, and that is the thing about this roster. A lot of these characters have a lot more to offer than meets the eye, you know, and it just really takes that right person to bring them out and to showcase the potential of what they have to offer. Titan especially, because you know, again, Titan's got a lot going on, you know, and often you see him, you know, you just see him as the armor overhead man with the armor run and everything else, which is cool and all, but he definitely has a little bit of sauce to him for sure, with the rock wall and with the air normals, and not to mention the ways that he can utilize boost cancels.
Also, I need to point out, we lost Cecil almost in too much of a fast fashion there. MaggotSai played into it frighteningly well. Saying, you know what, point character, that's not gonna work for me. You have a Cecil of your own, especially leading more into the assist play, it's where things start to get a little tricky. Especially leading it up to charge there. Wave dash cancel to follow up with another assist, but can't find the foot dive.
Yeah, again, you know, this is pretty much MaggotSai's bag here, creating that chaos. But again, they have to be able to confirm here, as Cause got hit by a stray with the charge 2M. But MaggotSai trying to clean things up here, already having a strong showing, but drops the combo, and Cause going for the Hail Mary is not going to get any dice with the level 3.
MaggotSai still holding it down. Cause up the Powerplex. So two of the heavy hitters gone. Having to be a little line, especially with just frames, but now push block. This is coming in off of Thula, denied immediately, and with the tech roll over, not necessarily able to get the carry.
Yeah, and it's going to be kind of tough for Powerplex here, just because dealing with Conquest is really hard when you're trying to match him in the air, just because, again, his angles of approach are very specific, but they are very useful. So again, being able to take advantage of the 2M in the air as well as his, 2H in the air are very strong buttons. And then we're going to see here the Thula, a character who I believe deals with Powerplex very well because Powerplex does not have the normals to compete, but the projectiles do make up for that.
Now, most importantly, with projectiles in line, you do have the long-range pokes and normals coming in off of MaggotSai's Thula. How do you very consider it, especially the heroic strike meeting up the super? Oh, you are paying very dearly for this also. That's just dead.
And there you have it. Game number 1 going to MaggotSai. Again, this is essentially MaggotSai's MO, creating a lot to deal with on the front end here. As you can see, already popping the assist, getting the cross up, converting off of said cross up, which is something that we were talking about last game. You're getting a lot of hits, but you got to convert. You have to maximize the damage.
Oh my gosh, based off of Conquest also, we had how many uppercuts in there? And then the follow it up with the super. It put tech well out of it, leaving the active tag off of missiles coming in from Cause, right? But nope, says trying to put it back in again. Conquest not able to pick it back up, except for charge medium.
And I feel like Cause is trying to challenge those charge normals, right? Because as you can see here, MaggotSai is taking a lot of liberties with this Conquest right now as they get the cheeky reset. Nice meaty there with the 2L, understanding that MaggotSai is feeling it right now. Is going to go ahead and force him to stand still. Oh, but not enough.
That is a little disastrous. I saw the grab, it was right there, but MaggotSai just narrowly able to avoid it. Backdash game, Lucan gone, and now off to Cecil again. But dive, no panic, especially charge medium there, but push block, at least there to stop you. Keep out game from Cecil.
Yeah, and again, MaggotSai is, one of those characters that's pedal to the metal. So just when you feel like you have the condition, they're right there beating you with something else in general. So as we're going to go ahead and get things going here, and I'm digging this Thula combo from MaggotSai. They're going to go ahead and go for the level 3. Not going to kill, but definitely going to put them in a checkmate situation.
So that Izumi drop is still as clean as ever. And with Conquest off the assist, Cause loses the Cecil all over again. MaggotSai pushing point here. Powerplex just trying to fight it solo.
And I'm liking MaggotSai's use of the jump 2M with Thula here, taking advantage of that diagonal angle, which is so critical in a game like this with so much air movement, because it occupies, again, that space that a lot of characters like to live in that makes it really hard for you to touch them. But as you can see here, Thula has that unique opportunity to take advantage of that. And oh my goodness, do we have a new Allen combo here?
Oh my god! Scale to the level 3! I'm trying to gauge it. Either dead or 1 HP.
1 HP.
Might be alive, actually.
A little bit more than 1. A little bit more.
A little more. Second out of it, but that combo.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was actually amazing. MaggotSai with the ultimate optimization there, using the regular DP behind you, not even the meter burn version. Gonna go ahead and take that.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Because aJeezRuiz is another player who also kind of likes to push the envelope as well. Not as MaggotSai for sure. I would say Sai is probably the most intense, probably the most aggressive player in this bracket so far. That's left. But I mean, Ruiz with the Invincible, with the Rex, definitely is good at picking things apart here. And we're going to go ahead and have Supie picking things apart here. They're going to go ahead and snap in Nolan, taking away that purple health. Very smart decision.
Fast snap of that one. He's Rebel. Force 4 off of Omni-Man, but not off of Thunderclap. Medesis instead off of Conquest. Uh-oh. DP, damn near happy birthday if you're not careful enough. Again, just off a snap 5M.
Learn something?
All right, Rebel's going to go ahead and get the hard tag here. Has the opportunity to kill as they do have the 3 bars, but they might not need it. Boom!
Save it for later. Love this character. Nerfs again. Just a suggestion for Bulletproof. Funny to have happen.
Oh, a beautiful bait there from Rebel, just kind of letting Supie hang themselves with their own rope here. again, Rebel is doing a great job of optimizing not just every combo, but every situation here, as they're gonna go ahead and get another clean kill here on the next character.
I will.
All right, down to Conquest though. Just before the 60-second mark. Not exactly the place you want to find yourself in. Rebel knows that full well. Try to lead it up to win, but not instead. I'll lead up. I'll swipe there, and Supie will fly out of the corner, try to air grab, but met in the middle, off in another assist.
And Ash, I want to point out, that is the first time I ever saw the EX cannonball from Bulletproof there, and it was actually fairly interesting. It went to the cannonball to the foot stomp. Again, this is what I was talking about with Rebel essentially using everything at their disposal. I mean, it is literally the kitchen sink with this player, as he is always finding new ways to approach you, to optimize, and to just be an absolute nightmare on the field. But Supie's gonna go ahead and convert into the level 3, try to get as much damage as they can. Not gonna kill, but definitely gonna give them an opportunity to make something happen.
So at least 2 HP, maybe a little bit more than that going in off the cannonball. Gonna play the range game, but not the active tag though. Keep Bulletproof out of there, especially since Rebel does have that same amount of expertise leading in off a robot. Jump in, barrier, and just enough for the armor break here.
You are frightening.
Yeah, and that was very smart, right? Understanding the mentality of literally every Conquest player. They all use that armored new skin for Powerplex, so that's pretty cool as well. I mean, again, folks, you know, if you're playing this game, if you love this game, you know, just come check out the ladder. You know, try your luck. You never know.
I'm just saying, don't let Steam charts sway you like that. This game's active. It's fun. Okay, already out to a hot start though. We have the boosted 5S lead off to it with 2H. It's still that feint fail.
And that was great awareness there from Rebel, understanding the setup there with the feint. So the thing about the feint in this game is that there are some scenarios where you can essentially feint safely. And if you do a combo that leaves the opponent in a hard knockdown, state, even if they don't bite on the feint, you're still laying on the ground, which gives them enough time to recover. Rebel, knowing this, opts to use the tech roll, because while you are able to feint and recover, you do not have enough time to recover to punish the roll. So it's one of those, you know, kind of have to pick your battles and pick your poison there, and Rebel definitely made the right choice.
Insane, and Rebel making another good choice here, leading in off a 2H from Omni-Man. J5M, the cancel, the out boosted dash cancel. So he has that meter for the extension, but you know, it pays off. That is a nasty level 3 to pop into.
Yep, so Supie here gonna go ahead and even things up with the level 3. Gonna go ahead and take out the Bulletproof. And often at times I talk about this, right, where a lot of players have what I like to call the soul character, the character that they care about the most, the character that they are the most efficient, or at the very least the most in tune with, right? But the thing about Rebel, it's kind of tough, you know. On the surface, you would think the Bulletproof is that character, right? But honestly, it might be Robot at this point, because the creativity and the sheer efficiency at which Rebel operates with that character is pretty terrifying to see, and is very stark to deal with on the other side. And as you can see here, already creating opportunities for themselves. Ooh, didn't get the pickup there.
Understanding the 5S is as nasty as one could really ask it to be. Rebel's Omni-Man. It's a little worse here, but not for DP though. Try to follow it up. Assist enough to snake you just off of Omni-Man. J5M again.
You don't seem to understand.
Yeah, and that's a nasty setup there with Omni-Man, right? Being able to do the DP on block and then use more boost meter to dash back down into a normal. And it's one of those situations where you kind of have to deal with it if you're not willing to spin bar yourself, because there is a gap there, but it's not big enough to challenge with the normal, and it's not large enough to challenge with traditional armor. So you definitely have to use something that is going to be out there just as fast as the 2L is coming.
And now you have to be considered about 2H again. Off of Invincible right now. Just the ground bounce leading into 5S. And then level 3. Measured at that one. And I'm not gonna lie, Supie turning this winners. Oh no! You know, understandable. I didn't want to.
I mean, Daily Rebel knew that they were dead. Yeah, Daily Rebel knew they were dead. So, you know, at this point, just trying to move on to the next game here. I mean, again, folks, you know, these games have been very tough. Make sure that you're hitting that match arena up. The link is still being posted in the chat. Make sure that you're clicking on that and taking advantage of the free money that you can use to contribute to the game.
Okay. Back-to-back cancels though. And that act attack got chopped up. J5M immediately meeting off the break.
All right, here we go. It's pretty much business as usual.
Oh my god. Yep, 2-touch COD off of Bulletproof. Prices, wait a minute, hold on. Sorry, was about to mention. Still alive. Alive for the moment. So Supie losing Conquest, off to Omni-Man. And we have seen what Supie can do with Omni-Man. That's the scary part.
Nah, see, this is the part, this is where context is important here, because y'all understand. Rebel is literally experimenting right now. I was watching this man stream last night, and he literally created this mix-up just last night. Posted it on Twitter, right? Everybody loves it, watching it. Everybody likes to see the bust ass, and now he's going to go ahead and implement it in tonight's bracket. Rebel, you are such a meanie. You gotta cut it out. You're doing too much.
Nah, keep it up. I think this is funny. You want to be a dickhead about it? This is funny. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. All right, Rebel already speed running the match here as they have Supie on their last character. I mean, Invincible is another character that can definitely get it done on their own. You know, walking 50-50 with the skip neutral move.
I'm ending this.
With Invincible though, we're able to take out Bulletproof. You need to consider that Rebel is still very much confident off a robot and Omni-Man. You need the Bulletproof in a lot of situations. Off the beam, active tag with Supie. Supie played the keep out game momentarily off the push block and the thunderclap.
Ooh, try to challenge there, but a trade instead. However, made things just awkward enough for Rebel. Now you gotta convert. They're gonna get the opening that they need here, but they only have one boost bar to play with, so we're gonna see what the option goes here.
Okay. At least tried it
like
off the
that.
super.
I like
It should connect here.
No, for sure. No, and I like the option because that is, again, this is what I was talking about earlier with the DP boost cancel. There are certain situations where it seems like you have to hold that pressure, but a level 3 will blow that up, and a jab does not recover fast enough to allow you to block that. So, you know, that's a very smart choice there from Supie, understanding that Rebel was kind of autopiloting a bit there with the hard tag. Oh, no! What?
Oh, no! That is so disastrous. The level 3 just doesn't pop through. And now Supie paying dearly for it. Rebel just off another. Okay, you know what? I'm stunned.
I'm not gonna hold you. My brain would have been melted. I probably would have ended up giving up on the match here. Like, Rebel's still fighting, which is a huge, you know, showcase of their mental stability and their mental stability and their fortitude. But wow, that was a crazy interaction there. Supie going for the armor super, the uppercut super, and then Rebel countering with the level 3 that is supposed to drop right on top of you. However, there's a small detail about that level 3. If the opponent moves just slightly, it can actually cause the tracking to be a little different than what it normally was, which is where you get the situations where the super crosses you up.
That was wild. I'm not gonna lie, like you mentioned earlier, my brain would have melted. Mine would have melted too. That was scary. And the fact that we were still able to recover from that, that is bold, and you know what? Respectable. Hey, we still have another game to go though. 2-1 right now between Rebel and Supie. So comeback potential always possible, especially Conquest, leading another 2-wave launch, but not the active break has anything to say about it.
Yeah, Rebel over here getting full connections with the wind that graces Bulletproof behind. Not even looking at them as they're going for these mix-ups here. Nice block. No, you didn't go for the punish there. You opted to push back. Oh my gosh. What is happening right now, chat?
Ridiculousness. J5M canceled out. 5M again. You know what? Slap chop. Thank you. Supie absolutely putting you through the ringer here. Off a ground bounce. Restand coming in off your active tag. Most importantly, to follow it up just off a boosted DP.
My multitasking abilities should make this easy.
All right, let's see it, Robot. Robot comebacks are a thing that can happen. And immediately starting things off with the level 1. A very strong read there from Supie. You know, the funny thing about that particular interaction, that's also what Rebel does to people as well. So it's definitely getting hit with a taste of their own medicine.
Right. It's funny. It's experimental, sure, but it's funny. So the same BS that Rebel can hit people with, you know what? She backed out. Understandably so. But off a happy birthday, though. And careful off the elbow drop. Cannonball to follow up with it, too.
May I?
Your number's up.
Ooh. And that is an unfortunate series of events there for Supie in such a strong position. All of it gone in an instant. Blink of an eye and already on life support.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. They
I
want
know
to
you did.
catch you. That's unfortunate. I saw that too. And now, cancel on the J5M. In turn, it's level 1. Active tag, boosted DP, and the assist breaker. Rebel finally able to escape it.
Oof. Oh, and here we go, folks. We got a lot of back and forth here going on right now. But again, Robot to the rescue. What's Rebel got left in the tank?
Okay. Off the robot, though.
All right.
But now
That's a
the
good
assist
sign.
breaker from Supie.
Yeah, this is a good sign because this takes away the boosted options for Supie, which means they have to hold this now.
Okay.
Yeah, get rid of that
Okay.
purple health.
Saw the concept.
The
Understandably
desperation
so.
tactics are. Yeah, the desperation tactics are starting to settle in. He's gonna have to calm it down here. Rebel, 2 boosted bars, 4 supers. Oh no! In the
Oh, wait a minute. We just might be dead off of this.
Listen to me.
Yeah, the level 3 here can kill, and we're gonna go ahead and go to a game 5.
So it's 2-2 now. Rebel just might have met the match against Supie, who I'm not gonna lie, has been putting straight belt to a lot of players so far. Whether it be in ladder or here in our top cut, but still, it's 2-2. We got one more game to go.
Yeah, definitely very spaghetti on the floor in regards to that matter. But we're gonna see how it goes now. We're gonna go ahead and run things back here. So far, it's looking a little stable, so we're gonna see how it goes as Rebel's gonna go ahead and break the first combo.
Okay, so already after a wild start here, especially Conquest leading in just off of back-to-back. Dash cancel shoulder tackles. The assist off of Invincible to keep it up. Oh my god. Bulletproof taking a good chunk of damage off of here. Push block to keep yourself alive for the moment.
Yeah, and honestly, Rebel's defense was able to hold strong there at the end because Supie definitely was trying to go for another cheeky reset, but missed time the 50-50, so Rebel was able to see through it. And we're going to go ahead and get some early hits here for Supie, and because Supie was using all that boost meter earlier, they got to hold all of this, so we're going to go ahead and tag out.
Okay, active tag, slap chop. J5M leading in off of Omni-Man again, and I'm almost certain if we angle this right, Supie is absolutely losing Conquest.
Learn something.
And there you go. You're going to go ahead and have a reversal of fortune here for Rebel as they're going to go to be the one to draw first blood. Supie, however, definitely shown us that they are very much capable with this Omni-Man. And then they're going to go ahead and get things going with the Invincible, but the whip punish.
Oh my goodness, especially just off the back-to-back barrier. Counter feint fail. And Supie is able to keep Invincible just off that back block though. Push block. Now Rebel not wanting to play into it anytime soon.
Listen to me.
All right.
What?
And that's what it is. Omni-Man is faster. That's why that happens. Oh, that's such a crazy problem to have. So because Omni-Man's level 3 is faster than Mark's level 1, he actually lands before Mark comes back. And technically speaking, when Mark goes up, he is no longer on the screen, which means he is no longer tangible, which means he can no longer be hit. Got it.
It's so interesting to me. Those technicalities that you kind of work through and you say, wait a minute, should this hit? Absolutely the hell not. It's not going to work for you. But that snapback though, and trying to up a cross-up, push block out from Supie again. And Rebel wanting to take Invincible out of the equation. Back throw from Supie, but can't connect off the 2H.
All right, going for the overhead here to get the combo started, but the heroic strike is going to get them out. More armor on the way of Supie.
There can only be one of us.
I agree. Who is going to come out on top? The Coalition or the Empire? Nice.
Okay, wait a
Sniffing
minute.
out the overhead there with the armor. Supie's going to go ahead and get the early opening here, but no dice on the feint.
Feint fail, now having to watch out for Thunderclap, especially from long distance. We can active tag into that. Most importantly, Robot there to meet you. Barrier and one big ass robot off of level 3 Stomper.
Ugh. All right, here you have it, folks. We've been here before. Rebel has the lead against Supie. Now, this is what happened last time. You know, the lag started kicking in literally at this moment. It cost Rebel the game, but now that we're running it back, we're going to see how things go.
Okay, let's get very wild with it. Rebel not wanting a flashback PTSD of what happened the last time, but Supie just able to sneak in. Pressure off of 2H again. Just around you around the corner. Level 1. You don't have a tag in. I mean, obviously, you just have to let this raw damage play through. Rebel off the wake up. And the tech roll out of there. Beam and the active tag. Try to respond up on level 3. We're not working this time.
All right, now beautiful patience there from Rebel, understanding that Supie knows their tricks when it comes to the hard tag setups. So Rebel, using that knowledge against them, is going to go ahead and get out of the way here. Another hard tag, but Supie stays alive.
Counterattack just right in the nick of time. Having to watch out though. Rebel able to push block against an active DP. Back assist off a robot to come in, and the Thunderclap to try and chip away.
Let me do this.
Ooh, nice grab there. Is going to go ahead and get the conversion. Not going to be able to kill though. Time up. We are now going to sudden death. This is just as dangerous for Rebel as it is for Supie, because if Rebel breaks just once, that is a lot of health missing on the side of
Oh my
Robot.
god, we can just chip out.
Listen to me.
Just playing the level 3 for the extra cinematic. Oh, that's dirty. Rebel, you did not have to do that.
I disagree, because honestly, I am definitely on the side of Rebel. If you beat me knowing that the game was laggy, and then you try to get out of there, be like, oh, sorry, GG. Nah. At that point, I got a bone to pick with you. So
The fact that the game is lagging now is very ironic.
he's like, yeah, whatever you say, pal. You know, no biggie.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And this is honestly one of my favorite stages in the game. You know, shout out to the Matrix. And already aJeezRuiz blowing up the first gap here in the game. This is what we were talking about earlier, being able to take advantage of those spots. aJeezRuiz is pretty good at finding them.
Especially leading, for just a level 2 berserker mode like that. Now MaggotSai. This is purple health left we have on Conquest. A hard tag away. And Thula, damn, you're getting clipped just leading in off 5 him like that. Assist though, anti-heroic strike, the pressure.
Ooh, and the air-to-air to clip Thula out of the air here. Ruiz is going to go ahead and get things going here. Now, Ruiz is definitely in a good spot here, because even though they spent the bar, they already have such a healthy lead over the over MaggotSai's characters. A lot of real estate on the board here for them.
Especially since we have plenty of characters left. Look at the amount of health we have left. I mean, it's near perfect if you really squint at it. But MaggotSai, obviously, not wanting to let it fluster them too soon. Clap off come in. Especially Conquest though. Counter damage off your back assist.
Yeah, that was a great snipe there from aJeezRuiz. Understanding that MaggotSai was trying to push the issue here with the Conquest stomp. Gonna go ahead and force the Cecil here, get rid of that purple health. And you know, Ash, I'm very much enjoying to see folks starting to use snapbacks more frequently in this game. Snapbacks in this game have so much utility and truthfully are definitely part of the competitive meta. I mean, not only do they give you access to, not only do they allow you to completely remove any recoverable health from your opponent's team, but it also gives you access to, in my opinion, one of the strongest mechanics in the game, which is the arena shift.
I swear. Ridiculous. I like to see more used, like you mentioned also. And you know, certain players that use it more often than not. I mean, a good example, Dolphin, right? To be able to get that meter back, especially with the Dolphin Infinite that you have to play around. But in this situation in particular, maybe people do need to start using snapback more often. You see it rarely used, and that's the sucky part.
I mean, it's one of those judgment calls because oftentimes people just want to go for the kill, especially if it's a problem character. But the thing about these kinds of games is that it's not just the character, right? It's also the characters backing up that point character. So oftentimes you have to make sure that you are making those assists that much more of a risk to even use in that case, because once you start removing that recoverable health, the decision-making process completely changes for the opponent.
Decision making, just really having to play on Immortal like this, especially that we have Berserker mode active again. Off that level 2, especially after back-to-back 5S like that is as ridiculous as can be. But nah, poke away, try to go for 6S, but not the follow-through we really wanted here.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cross up there with the Rex assist. And again, Conquest bites the dust. This is what I was talking about earlier. aJeezRuiz is very good at maintaining their momentum once they find that opening. So MaggotSai is going to definitely have to make something happen here as they get the Thula.
Oh, goodness. And the level 3? Okay, that's gross. Izuna drop coming right up.
Nice hit with the Air 2H. Where is he?
Uh-oh. Got the wake up though coming in. We have the meter ready.
No,
most importantly,
you
the
didn't
revive.
convert. You didn't convert.
Let's be very careful. Berserker mode active for as little as can be here. And even if you don't die to true damage, chip and a toe tap absolutely will take you out. MaggotSai, we're gonna bring this back so far. One character down.
All right, here you go. And this is what I was talking about earlier, right? If there is anyone who is going to win the pace battle here, it's definitely Sai. But again, Ruiz understands that. They're not trying to match Sai's pace. They're actually letting Sai move freely so they can catch them on the back end.
Okay. Now to be considered, especially for these long-range posts coming in for Thula right now. One low, that will certainly cook. MaggotSai knows that full well. And at least for aJeezRuiz, though, a little bit of damage to take here and there, but that's fine.
Nice interruption there on the DP. Good blocks.
Taste of reality.
All right, gonna go ahead and get a little damage going here.
Wave was to follow up with it, but now he's a little wild there, especially leading in, just off a punish against a DP like that. Dead.
All right, and I like that right there. Sai. And you know, what's funny about that is that Sai actually slowed down a little bit there because they actually opted not to go for the immediate mix-up, which allowed them to punish aJeezRuiz's DP attempts twice. All right, but here you go here. MaggotSai's gonna go ahead and lose the Thula, and that can be problematic because Thula is one of those characters that has a more manageable time dealing with Rex. However, Cecil does have some angles that they can use to their advantage in this case, but it is very, very strict timing.
And very strict. Especially with the way that Cecil's going right now. J2H off your Explode. Another level 3. So full expenditure of meter. but being able to kill a lot of life left inside of MaggotSai, definite good. Now I have an expanded turn. MaggotSai just have a boosted missile strike and still can't find a punish.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. It wasn't close enough for the 2H launch. And there you have it, aJeezRuiz taking the game 2 with the Rex. I told y'all this character, if there's any character that can definitely get it done by themselves, it is the guy that covers every angle in the game.
You know, I'm starting to understand it now. Just when I thought Splode and that little towel skin of his was neat, maybe I was wrong. I hate this character with every bone in my body.
See, that's the propaganda. That's how they get you. They give you something to look at, and then next thing you know,
I'm still falling for it.
You know, next thing you know, a whole war crime is taking place in front of your home.
Uh-oh. JT to follow up with it, though. Back-to-back headbutts lead into it just off of level 1. Wall splat. Ooh, triple off of it, too.
All right, here we go. Ruiz already getting it started here as they have the early lead here against MaggotSai sitting on set point.
The long-range normals to follow up with it, only able to catch out the assist. Not necessarily Immortal, though. aJeezRuiz knows a little too well, especially leading it off a Conquest assist, but then at least a little bit of damage poking through. Stuff for 5x.
Oh, and there it is, the Ruiz special. They love using that boosted dash to catch you on the landing frames.
And the level 2 also, Berserker mode active. At least up to 5L though. Trying to find any semblance of poke, but no, it's a missile assisted instead. Catch Immortal.
Nice snipe there with the jump 2H.
Ready to bleed?
Could have got a little bit more damage there, but they're not gonna need it. And we're gonna go ahead and get the revive. Where is he? Where's Thula? Omni-Man took a day
Oh,
off.
right there. All over the left wing. I don't know if you're seeing it for long though. Thula just put belt. Understandably so.
Fun with this for once.
All right, here we go. The Conquest stepping in here for Ruiz. MaggotSai trying to get something going with the Thula. Is gonna have to be careful because that foot stomp. Forever menacing. Oh, band for band, bar for bar, armor for armor. aJeezRuiz is gonna win that exchange.
They all fear me.
No, but the drop.
Oh no! A little unfortunate here. I mean, you had it right there. Thula could have been yours, but now aJeezRuiz still having to scramble, having to fight for it though. Try off a charge medium. That does it! Damn! Okay, down to Cecil though. Now aJeezRuiz officially on set point in loser semifinals.
Yeah, you got to be careful here because that charge 2M has been paying dividends for aJeezRuiz, and it's safe on block, so it's not really something that you can take too much advantage of. However, MaggotSai getting the conversion off of the back grab. And this is what I was talking about earlier with Cecil, that 2M in the air is very useful in this case because it's one of the angles that he has the hardest time covering, especially with characters that have as much mobility as like Rex or Conquest.
Most importantly, having to be considered about the mind setups that we have off of Splode in turn. J2H for that ground bounce also. And armored level 1 also.
Ruiz, you good? That is 3 missed supers on the finish for the combo here in just this set alone.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
I'm not gonna lie, if we're not careful enough, MaggotSai can turn this around, especially just off a hook, the grab, missile, and the air super, but not the DP and the assist breaker, narrowly saving Conquest in time.
Ooh, 1-2 main is gonna go ahead and get caught here. Now aJeezRuiz is gonna go ahead and try to finish things here. Doesn't optimize the combo fully, and the Conquest is going down. That is such an unfortunate situation there for Ruiz, because Sai is gonna get health back for that kill. 6 seconds left on the clock. Anybody's game. No, you didn't block your cabeza.
Oh, no!
You're gonna go ahead and get dunked on with the overhead, and aJeezRuiz is gonna go ahead and take game number 3.
In
rKanashimi, ladies and
3-0
gentlemen.
fashion. Yep.
rKanashimi, ladies and
Love
gentlemen.
a little controversial. Could pop in the grand finals and try to get the run back. But either way, losers finals already getting started just off of Immortal boosted 5S to pop it with.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get the setup here, but we're gonna heroic strike our way through it.
Okay, back end no assist and try to lead in for charge by them. But nope, instead, 2H to launch you forward, headbutt, snap back to put rKanashimi back on the board.
All right, here we go. Supie already making mincemeat of the Rex here. I 1000% support this decision.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Understandable. I have nothing to say against that. rKanashimi just barely alive. Jeez.
Try
Nope.
to chip him out with the
Tech pull.
super. I understand, yeah, but the tech pro is going to go ahead and get him out of it. Supie trying to do their best to get through here. Blocks the overhead.
I wish I didn't have to kill you.
Listen, you don't survive being bald for that long without understanding how to protect yourself. So Supie doing a great job here of just getting the job done.
Now we have Immortal we have to contend with again. Tried it with the boosted 6S. It's a counter fail. And aJeezRuiz most certainly losing Immortal again. Supie with 3 characters, standing at full health. aJeezRuiz back down to Conquest all over again.
Yeah, and again, you know, we talk about those soul characters. Rex is absolutely that character for aJeezRuiz, so they're going to have to try to figure something out here if Supie even gives them the opportunity to.
We have the grab back, obviously leading in the hard knockdown.
What?
Now, but still
That didn't
not able to
work?
pick it back up. Even with Conquest, I was going to say that should work, right?
All right, and there you have it. Supie taking the first game very convincingly
As
here.
I expected, you gave me a good run.
All right, so one up so far in favor of Supie. And you're in losers finals.
All right, a beautiful whip punish there from Supie using the boosted dash to get in there. That is the thing about Immortal. His game plan is very straightforward, furiously vanilla, as I mentioned earlier. I mean, he pretty much just gets in there and starts to wreck a pressure. But if you make a miss, the world is yours, as we're going to go ahead and make the counter breaker miss with the feints.
If it's possible to
So
kill you
Immortal
twice, I
already off
will.
the table. Supie looking to blaze through losers finals. aJeezRuiz just trying to fight the scramble for any sort of footing here, which I'm not gonna lie, already getting off to a rough start. Tried off a charge to him, but can't meet us in the middle.
All right, Supie definitely understanding that they have the advantage here, completely content with playing the lane game. And honestly, I get it. With these kinds of characters, they don't really have the strongest projectile defense. So at this point, you just kind of, you know, pick them apart here.
Pay attention.
Oh my goodness, and off the grab too. Conquest is almost certainly dead, done, and gone. Didn't even need them off of that. Off the aJeezRuiz though, we have the Splode at least, and we're trying to figure out our round start options. Already, it's just gonna be the super in the active tag.
All right, nice whip punish here from Ruiz, but they have an enormous task to fulfill here, as they're going to have to make a complete OCV victory here with Splode. However, Supie going to go ahead and get the opening that they need, and that's going to be a dead Splode as Supie takes game number 2.
Looks like Rex.
So already 2 up here in losers finals. This is a little interesting. Not saying it's impossible to, you know, pop up with an 0-2 comeback, but aJeezRuiz is gonna have to work for it, especially under these conditions. Conquest coming in off your assist, but not the start of 2L, and then 5S off of Immortal.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get the party started. Supie already having an immense amount of real estate built up for themselves. Ruiz not going to be able to build up the meter to get the revive. So again, they are losing Immortal early, which has been pretty much the story of this set, Ash. Immortal hasn't seen the light of day in the last few games.
Time for a lesson.
Saying Immortal has not been given any room to breathe, any room to maneuver. Supie has just been canceling that out time and time and time again. But now on the side of aJeezRuiz, though, we saw the Conquest active and available. Tried it. 2M. Hit you off a 2H also. And now just trying to J5M to slap you. Back down to the ground with J2H on top of that.
Oh, they were
and
trying to do the combo. I saw that.
Super.
All right, good punish there. Supie trying to do their best to get a clean hit here. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and get it.
Oh my god. Semi-infinite to follow up and hard knockdown into the restand, coming in off of the active tag. Invincible 5S to hit for the Meteor, but still can't pick it up off that last little bit.
From downtown, the jump 2H on the dome. Supie sitting on set point right now, looking incredibly strong as Ruiz is now forced once again to make this solo Rex comeback.
Oh my goodness. Hey, it's not impossible. We have seen the shenanigans that Splode can get up to. Supie just trying to spam out, coming in off a 2L with Invincible. aJeezRuiz, though, could have been an nastier J2H, especially with the cross of potential leading into it. But now we need to be very concerned about that back assist. Instead, Invincible hitting you from front, 2H, launch of an active attack, and it's a counter fail.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go for the full conversion here. Hard tag, no dice.
I've got you. Time for the big finale.
Yep, you had
wait
to.
a minute.
Yeah, you definitely had to, because you were definitely going to get put in a scenario where you're going to have to guess per game with the block. So aJeezRuiz using the level 3 to get some breathing room. Now in a potential, area to kill here. Yeah, and you're going to have to cash out there with the level 3. It was an expensive turn, but you're going to take it. And now you have a boost bar and a dream. Supie sitting here with Nolan and Invincibles. Definitely still has a lot of tools to their advantage.
So not
Good
impossible.
blocks.
Still playing against Splode, and honestly, 2 full health characters. That is going to be a little scary.
Oh my God, Thoma! The overhead is gonna go ahead and take advantage here. No, but you dropped the combo! Ruiz dropped the combo. Ruiz, you had it. Oh, that is so unfortunate. You had an opportunity there, but there was no room for error as Supie is gonna go ahead and take the set 3-0. Business as usual, but we're gonna see how things shape out here.
Let me do this.
All right, let's get into it. Rebel versus Supie. And already we're just on some shenanigans, understandably so. Heroic strike here, and still Supie can't exactly find a combo conversion off of that one. Instead, Rebel responding in turn off the boosted elbow drop. 2H to take us in.
All right, here we go. We got plenty of tools to work with here as Rebel's going to go ahead and get the reset. So that's going to be a dead Invincible.
Your number's up.
There you have it. First blood goes to Rebel.
All right, so back to Omni-Man though.
Let me do this.
Invincible in fast fashion. I imagine can rattle you for momentarily, but now that's fine. Active tag. Counter fail though. Rebel. That is a hard read, especially leading in off the boosted DP also. J5M into J2H also. A full build up on meter, I might add.
Yep, and that's going to be a dead Omni-Man here. We're going to go ahead and cash out with the level 1. Again, optimization station. Rebel definitely one of the cleanest to ever do it right now, and is already showing that.
I will.
So already down to Conquest here. Solo at that one. Tried up the boosted DP, but still cannot find the wake up option.
Ooh, try to go for something cheeky there, but Supie not having any of it. Yeah, the awkward juggle there from the assist combo definitely made these a little weird. But we're going to go ahead and get the next hit here using the armor DP. Again, like I said earlier, every Conquest player plays the same. They all have the same brain cell, and right now we're seeing it in full swing as Supie DPs their way to their first character.
Same brain cell. It's a hive mind. It's scary. Now does it work? I mean, sure. But when it does, it's concerning, and I don't like it. Now the Conquest, though, still getting mixed off a boosted dash cancel. Barrier can't find the third one, but we can most certainly find a connection off our back throw.
Ooh, got the whip punish there. Got another opening, so Supie is going to go ahead and make the most of it. All right, using the level 1 here, understanding the level 3 would not kill, but now they're in that range. If they manage to land a hit here on the robot, instead they're going to take Nolan.
A little unfortunate. I imagine that is not the target we were looking for.
But it's
so
the
not
target
necessarily
we will take.
Super. I mean, true. You look at the amount of health we lost off of that. That is 50% of your HP. One of the heaviest hitting level 3s in the game, which is crazy to think about. Caught off a J2H, and Supie most certainly getting built up off of that. Cancel J5 in the topic.
Yeah, tried to maximize that damage there, but gave Rebel enough time to break. However, it's, you know, situations like this, the break is actually more in the aggressor's favor, because now you just force them to burn so much of that health. And now that it takes longer for it to come back, if you can land that kill, now you have this situation here. Rebel can't even get this health back. Like, he has to make this work.
Vicky! You only have a little bit of chip off a car. One touch and you're necessarily dead off a Conquest. Wait a minute.
Oh, tried to go for the hard read there. I completely understand. You thought they were going to commit to the string, but Supie taking game number 1.
So right now, Supie up 1-0 against Rebel. I imagine this is going to get as wild as I can imagine. We already have a round start. Bulletproof combo to pack us off here. And of course, that cannonball just narrowly broken up off our active tag.
All right, going to go ahead and get a back grab here. Smart play here from Rebel. Again, this is pretty much par of the course here. Rebel is one of those players that you kind of just have to accept that he's going to get the hit on you. You know, it's not even necessarily if, it's a matter of when. And at that point, it's up to you on how you're going to respond.
Consider it, your Invincible's gone. Same thing we saw last time, though. Obviously, Supie did not let Bulletproof tear them down too soon. So now the readjustments need to be made here. We already have the Conquest assist off lock, trying to put 2L. But nope, robot assist, boosted DP to top us with.
Pay attention.
All right, we're going to go ahead and cash out with the level 1 here. Hard tag incoming. Doesn't get the conversion. That is extremely strange.
That is interesting. Does happen. When it does happen, it is a little questionable. I mean, Rebel already gone here. We lost Bulletproof. And now just down to Robot. Well, actually, hold on. 2 characters. Never mind. Robot and Omni-Man. Almost mistook that.
Ooh, got caught slipping. Probably was trying to re-grab there.
Incoming. Do not go back.
Nice counter.
Interesting.
Okay. Playing the patient game here. Exploding there. Menacingly. Can't play a patient for long, though. Rebel is almost certain to catch up. And now, we can find him backhanded as can be into the ground for the level 3. We're one of the clear Conquest out. Understandably so.
Yeah, and honestly, I like the Conquest getting taken out over the Nolan for sure, because you can see the difference in Supie's gameplay with these characters. The Nolan definitely has options, but again, talking about those soul characters, I genuinely feel like Conquest is it for Supie.
Time for a lesson. Listen to me.
So well for Supie. But what can he do when you spawn up another level 3 round around the corner? Understandably so.
All right, so again, Rebel getting hit with a taste of their own medicine. You saw earlier Rebel constantly cranking out that level 1 to people in CEO. And of course, Supie was using the same stuff at Paragon.
And with the active tag though, but Robot right around the corner to mess with you badly. Off of Carnevil, just barely able to hit. Attack lead into it, and still enough to catch up across.
Yeah, that was dirty. Utilizing the hard knockdown there, knowing that the hard tag was going to whip and calling Robot for the Oki. Getting the cross up.
So now
All right,
tied
folks.
1-1. It's a scrap. It's a scrap.
We have a game. Nice pick up there, but drops the combo. Rebel was trying to go for the multi-hitting overheads. No dice, however.
Uh-oh. Especially leading it off a flip like that. Counter failed though. Not able to pick it back up with Conquest. But I say that, and a DP is in our cards. Understandably so. Supie at least able to put Omni-Man down.
Yeah, and this is actually a complete 180 from the prior games because of the fact that usually it's Rebel who draws first blood, but now in this case, Supie manages to remove the Omni-Man here, but again, soul characters, and honestly, Rebel's robot is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Just ass sneeze lower.
I hate you for that.
I get one every broadcast, you know. I'm cashing in. I'm cashing
Okay,
in.
you know what? I'm not gonna boo you this time. This time, you're safe. I'm not so sure Conquest is safe though. Conquest
No,
gone.
absolutely
Okay,
All right.
let's get into it though.
Let me do this.
Supie trying to do their best to buy time for Invincible to recover that health, and there you have it. Rebel's been looking for that setup all night.
Uh-oh, drop the Scamby extension. Elbow drop the lead into it also. Two-way out of Bulletproof. Oh my goodness.
One beat down coming up.
And there you have it. That should be a dead no one. Yeah, that's it.
It's all good. I called you a cat.
Such aura. The CAD
Right.
is a little overkill, but it works, it works.
All right, here we go. The original versus the replacement. Supie is gonna go ahead and get the party started immediately with the lariat.
Oh my goodness. Especially being up a level 1 also. But able to tech roll right out of the corner. That could have been a nasty trap setup, especially beating it off a 2-well from Invincible. And despite that, you're still getting caught up here. Scaling be damned. We want to pop it just off a boosted 5S.
I'm ending this.
And that was very, very smart stuff there from Supie. Opting to set things up with the level 1 as opposed to trying to cash out and use the level 3, knowing that they're going to need that meter for later. And already getting things started with the boosted dash.
Oh no! It's 5S, 2 ways to top it off with also. And of course, with scaling. Still going to be able to save a little bit on meter here. Tech roll away. And Rebel just trying to play into it. This is a little scary, especially foot dive, dash cancel. It's the level 3 to hit!
Not going to kill, but definitely going to be close here. Wait, no, that's
Okay.
counter hit. That was
Wow!
Coming after me sure was dumb.
It's an overkill hit. It's counter. That is dead. You could not have asked for a better super to hit. But if you are Supie, you're sitting dangerously in the spot right now, right? It's 2-1. You almost certainly should be able to get on a tournament reset point if you're not careful enough. Rebel takes personal offense to that. I've seen how he plays. It's scary. And once you're in that mode, you're in that mode.
Oh, and the immediate challenge there from Supie. I actually like that because oftentimes when you get put in the arena shift, you know, a lot of people tend to think that they're just going to get the free offense because of the boost meter change, right? But honestly, it's just a neutral reset. You still very much have an opportunity to hit the opponent before they hit you.
Pay attention.
Oh my goodness. We didn't even have to end up with super, but understandable.
Very understandable. And
Supie,
already.
the character.
Oh, and I like that choice using the heroic strike there.
This is gonna hurt.
Ooh, we are just throwing out super after super as Supie is going to go ahead and get the job done as they're going to look to take out this Nolan.
Oh my god. The level 1 alone. Then you need to act back into it. That's straight overkill on the side of Supie. Down to robot. Supie was trying to wear away some defensive game here.
All right, Rebel now backpedaling, and immediately Supie responds with the super to take out the hard tag. Again, you know, there are options available against this tech.
Wait a minute, we have the cannonball though. Especially just leading it up from 2M is a little nasty. And with the assist also, EX cannonball, level 3. So Supie now down to 1 character again, the solo Omni-Man, but we have seen what we can do.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta do it. Invincible has definitely paid dividends right now for Supie, so now Supie's going to be forced to try to get something started with the Nolan, which they have shown in the past to be possible, but Rebel, understanding the assignment, is not going to let them play.
Nuh-uh, especially off a starter to him like that one. Supie now looking a little dangerous here. Rebel, especially at your front door. But no, off the way game though. Scaling. Should hit a little hard, but boosted DP does not catch on the corner of that. Instead, rely on the chop, 2H, and the air-to-air damage. And about the super.
Learn something.
All right, here we go. It is still anybody's game. You have some of the strongest comeback characters in the game going at it against each other. Supie, reset point is possible here. Rebel just fighting to stay alive on the winner side.
Okay, so we have survival versus reset right now. Headbutt, back down to the ground, and even with scaling, barrier able to block against it, but not the punish. Instead, back throw, Rebel gonna hit you instead.
Do not get up.
Oh, the DP finds his mark, but it misses another one, and you did another.
Okay, breathe, just breathe, just breathe. That's a foot dive, and that is level 3 to hit it right around the corner. Doesn't hit, commit to the whip, and that's a nasty punish outside of Rebel here. And of course, measure it. Off your own super. Did not have enough to build up to level 2, but now just playing a chip.
Yep. Oh, wow.
That got scary, Jackal. What the hell happened?
I genuinely thought the level 3 was going to land Ash. I just knew that Supie got that punish, and that was so close. Honestly, this is probably the hardest that Rebel has fought in a very long time, because Supie is definitely dishing out what they've been given.
I don't think I've seen Rebel have to scramble this badly since ever. Now, I'll be real with you, I don't even think this was this wild of a game during CEO. That was one thing. This is just another. It's 2-2. And I'm not gonna lie, we are getting the beats put on.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and fully optimize here. We've seen this time and time again. Rebel's going to go ahead and get the reset, taking advantage of the lack of meter on Supie's side, so they're not able to super out of it like they've been doing all set.
Surrendering won't stop me.
So down to another character again. Where have I seen this one before? As wild as it can be, though, Supie at least trying to hang on to a little bit of momentum, only able to get caught off the assist, and even then, it's a nasty punish from Rebel here. A cannonball.
Interesting.
Yep, and Supie is going to continue to find that mark. I was talking about this with Dolphin, but sometimes you just got to keep going for it, and eventually it will fall. Supie not being deterred in the slightest is letting that DP crank.
Okay, a J5M also. Foot dive, freestand, off that hard knockdown also, but can't find it. Really committed to it at least, but that assist, barely able to take
I am intimidated, but also intrigued. This will hurt.
All right, here we go. Still anybody's game. Supie is 3 for 3 on that read. Actually, like every single time that Rebel has specifically tried to boost cancel pressure with Robot, they are immediately firing that level 3, and it has been paying dividends for them at this point. So now Supie, with the advantage, is looking to keep the pressure going.
Okay, off the beam though, not leading into act attack. I mean, we had him in cooldown in turn, but nope. Standing there, menacingly, backdash away from the throw, but still tracks directly in the armor.
Oh, and there you have it. Now Rebel's gonna have to make this comeback with Omni-Man. Very possible to do, but it's something we haven't seen them do in quite some time, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Uh-oh. Very considerate about it.
Time for a lesson. I'm not even trying yet.
Ooh,
Oh
almost
no.
got the whip punish.
Not able to punish the whip.
No, they did it again. They did it again.
I don't think this kills. I'm scandalous. I don't think this kills. Wow, that is damaging. Jesus. Oh no!
Charge. You had the hit. You didn't believe. Oh, rebel. You had it. You had it. All right, here we go, folks. We are now in reset territory. Supie making the impossible possible, making God bleed. That is an incredible turnaround. Again, the run back from winners finals, whereas it came down to the last game and Supie actually ended up losing the run back. So now here we are, Supie pretty much getting their payback at this point, bringing Rebel down to the loser side.
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. It's a reset. I'm tired.
I'm telling you, oh man, listen, you on the West Coast, so you still get a few hours after this. I'm gonna be up all night.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Such is life. Such is my life.
Oh, goodness. The best times, I'm not going to lie, I am still so used to EST that I'm like, oh, this is nice. I can wake up at like 5 in the morning. I don't feel tired. I come back home from Florida. I'm like, ooh, I don't like this. This is rough. Yikes.
Hey, Rebel, you gotta sniff that out. I mean, they've been cranking level 3 for the past 5-6 games. You know it's coming. Can't flinch. That's literally Conquest is level 3. Don't flinch.
Right. If you flinch, you're getting hit.
Yeah, exactly.
It just has to happen.
Heard you pass
Tell
the
you.
first dibs on my
May I?
there.
All right. Get into it, though. Rebel versus Supie. Grand Finals reset. Off the attack, though. Able to break it.
Oh, we're scrapping now, Ash.
Not a hard committal to anything so far. So I'd like to see it, but definitely a change from what we're used to. It has been backdash after backdash, avoiding a lot of these throws coming in on the side of Supie.
I got it. There.
Nice. Gets the pickup here using the Omni-Man assist. I mean, at this point, Supie's definitely feeling themselves, right? Because they managed to get an amazing start here. But it's looking like they're getting a little too much going on right now. They're going to go ahead and get punished for that whip.
All right, just a little much. Let's ease it up here. Not if you're Rebel, though. We're not easing up off the gas anytime soon. Extension off the last-second Omni-Man assist to be able to take out Invincible. Off to Omni-Man, though. And how many times have we seen this before?
Yeah, 1000%. Now, the name of the game is Bait That Wake Up. As you can see here, Supie already cranking out all of that boost meter, already running on E. Oh, that was disgusting.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, let's ease it up a little bit. I mean, we have the headbutt assist. Forward on that one for Conquest. 2H. Omni-Man there to meet you in the middle. Immediate level 3. You want to end it? Be my guest. Bulletproof, please get it out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Are we still alive?
Battle isn't yours to win.
Hold on, we should be. 1 HP, no limbs destroyed. So I was a little... Okay, that's smart. Get Bulletproof back out, at least keep him safe for now. But now the double thunderclap, though. Off the mid hits, though. Barrier. We're able to break the armor. Most certainly damn near get a happy birthday. Back throw off a robot. Toss again. Off a barrier. And then active tag off a car, of course. Counter tag going to be there to meet you immediately. So, not necessarily going to allow you to get away with much. Okay, wait a minute. 2H, though. Off a snap chop. And Supie loses the Omni-Man. Down to Conquest now. And this should be a little interesting. We're already getting started with medium round start super. Need the armor, though. Heroic Strike was there to stop you. Understandably so. Foot dive, though. Punishment coming in off the Bulletproof in turn. The J5M and the assist breaker to at least stop Conquest for the moment. That tech roll got so scary. The throw was right there. If you would have went anywhere further than forward, that would have been bad. Okay, I can attack. Level 3 though! So not necessarily catching the target we wanted, but up to Omni-Man though. That is still a significant loss of life. The most damaging level 3 in the game. I have a back row to meet you right there. Oh my god, wait a minute. This might actually work for Supie. Scaled. It's a foot dive. Okay. That's a hard read. That's a hard ass read. Oh no! Assist breaker. But there to stop the super almost instantaneously. It's the boosted DP with that extra bit of armor.
Attack me now.
Rebel, you have a hell of a way to play around this Conquest right now. You have 1 HP, what are we doing? Oh no. I think we're just dead off the chip. I think we're just gone off the chip. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Yup. I don't think I've ever seen health down that low and somehow the character's still alive. But now Supie in the set. Up 1 in the reset. Okay, back to it though. Immediately met off the air-to-air grab, and then 2M out of Invincible. There with the assist breaker though. Back throw, lariat. And I think the dash cancel also, so using a little bit of meter at least to get the extension. But no, back assist off a robot. But now trying to meet you with the super instead, it only catches the assist. Of course, Rebel gonna punish that. Elbow drop, cannonball, not the EX version, so, I mean, obviously we didn't have to need to use it. We're just getting belt. It's just belt. With the assist extension, Invincible gone. Dead and done off an overkill.
May I?
Okay, so robot just tripling up off a barrier here and now having to be very considerate about our corner setup. Car, chip damage into the active tag. Wait a minute, we're playing with 2 characters here. But Supie still has potential. We have seen how they can rock, especially just coming in off a solo Conquest. So not impossible, trying to warp it with Wind Wall. But now with the push block though, active game, leading it off a 2L starter. Get very tricky, especially foot dive. Almost canceled out instantaneously off our robot assist. Nope. Hard read. Bait out the super. Not necessarily popping through.
I feel like at this point we're gonna have to put up a counter for how many Conquest level 3s Supie has cranked out this set.
And if I count it now, too many. Can't count on my fingers anymore. Or toes.
Yeah. Yeah, just stay out the way. Completely understand. Rebel not really trying to take the risk here and almost got caught again.
Oh my god. And if this is going where I think I'm going, hold on, level 3 maybe convert off of an assist, but now it's a cannonball and turn. We don't even need to waste it. We just have a level 1 and turn. Active tag, but able to break it off of armor.
Stop this.
Yeah, just busting out at this point. Supie understood that Rebel was going to go for that hard tag.
Interesting.
Okay.
Got a little too close.
Got a little too close.
Yeah.
I don't like how close that got, but you know what? We hear anyway. We hear anyway. It's 1-1 though. Rebel versus Supie in his grand finals reset. I'm not gonna lie, Jackal. They've been scrapping. It's been mad.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Rebel has definitely been getting pushed to the limit here. I mean, no rest for the wicked, you know, just shortly off of their victory as CEO to have to deal with, you know, again, I mean, it's like the number 1, number 2 headband going on right now.
It's wild. They're just going band for band. Super for being very real about it, which has been the name of the game throughout this set, I swear. But now, at least off of the side of Supie, we are looking very worse for wear in the fact that we lost Invincible like that in a few seconds flat. Not even down to the 83-second mark.
Interesting.
Oh, caught the robot assist. Oh my god, the range of that 2M. No, but the drop.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Staying still here. And I'll give assist also to watch out for it.
And honestly, speaking about the mental stack here at this point between these two players, I know that Supie absolutely feels confident in how they're approaching Rebel in this case, because they know that Rebel is opting to be more, like, to play a lot more safe and be a lot more conservative in this case, which is you can see here in these risks that Supie is willing to take. I mean, Supie is challenging almost every single opportunity that they get here. They have no fear. Oh,
And that's the scariest thing of all. I was gonna say, Supie has no fear, but you need to remember that Rebel, no fear either, and has all the time in the world to get experimental.
Yo, you got to be kidding
No!
me. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, we're dead ass. Oh, we're dead ass.
Okay,
We're
okay.
not dead yet, but we're
now
dead
you know.
ass.
Well, now you know. I mean, in this case, Rebel has not had the best luck with level 3s here, even when they try to match it. So at this point, you just gotta block it.
My God.
Yeah, there you go. Just block it. Just get out the way. Don't even put yourself in the blender like that. Oh no! And they killed the Bulletproof when he was out for the assist. But we're gonna break the armor anyway. No,
I was about
but
to
the
say, the
drop.
Rebel might take that a little too personal. Thunderclap 2H off of Supie, though. And I'm not going to lie, we're able to build a mirror like I'm thinking we are. It's a counter fail. Oh, we could just go Conquest level 3 if we wanted to.
Oh, we're gonna cash out completely here. We're gonna go ahead and maximize that damage. Supie keeps getting away with it. They just keep finding gaps in where they're able to frustrate Rebel to the point where they get the momentum back completely.
Your actions.
Wow.
You know, it really is one of those days. It's one of those days. It's crazy. But you know what? It's fun to watch. Not going to have happen to you. Backhand, though. Caught in the damn near happy
No, you
birthday.
didn't get the
Car leading it off of Rebel.
Oh, nice. You need that.
Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Starting to clean up here, especially. But no, the missiles. That is a very, 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 very bad drop.
They all fear
Oh, and that is a very ugly finish there for Rebel, as they're going to go ahead and get taken down for game 3 here. 2-1 for Supie, as they are looking to take the entire tournament from who seem to be literally the favorite to win every week. Supie having the chance to pull off the impossible here.
It would not only be the impossible, it would be a massive upset. We need to remember, Rebel, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't been put through a blender like this ever. Whether it be here in Paragon, maybe over there, Breakout, or CEO in general. In-person appearances, I don't think it's ever been like this.
So the thing about it is that he has faced off against similar teams before, because SneezeLord plays Conquest, but
Right.
But SneezeLord does not play this particular style of Conquest, and I feel like this is really how he should be played. He is a very, for lack of a better descriptor, a very fuck you character. Like he absolutely does not care about what you got going on. He has so many ways to just absolutely blow through what you're doing, and this is something that Supie knows, and Supie is taking advantage of this fact for the entirety of these games. Every single time that Rebel has taken a loss, it's because of Conquest. He kills Mark, no problem. The Nolan has issues, as you can see here. It all boils down to the Conquest, and you just have to make him sit down somehow.
got you.
Already you're seeing it here with the Conquest versus the robot. Immediately just going right back in. Again, no fear, no hesitation, just straight death and destruction. Oh my God! Yo, what a call out there from Supie, grabbing the level 1, beating the armor. Rebel is going to have to figure it out here.
This is going to be so tricky considering that we lost the Bulletproof, but Rebel is still very much confident off the Robot and Omni-Man. That's the important thing to watch out for. But I'm gonna be real with you, Supie is playing Conquest like a crackhead. I'll put it out there right now, because we've had how many level 3s to hit?
That's what you're
The
supposed
most
to do.
damaging, it's the most fuck you character imaginable.
I'm telling you that this is exactly what you're supposed to do. This is exactly the kind of character that Conquest is. He is he is a character that makes you feel like the right decision is the wrong decision at so many cases because of the fact that he has so much, he gets so much mileage off of disrespecting you. It's just how his design is.
My God, off of 1 HP from Omni-Man, all you really need is just a little bit of chip, whether it be off of armor or even just an assist. Could be enough to tag you out and you're done. Supie knows this full well. At this point, we're just taunting. This is hilarious as hell, but the active tag there to meet you off counter.
Oh, the boost dash right back to catch Rebel in the backdash. Rebel has to play near perfect here. No room for error, no boost dash either.
I'm not gonna lie, one bad move, you're cooked. Look at the meter.
Oh, there it is! You hesitated. Oh my gosh, Supie with the snipe.
Rebel.
It's all down to Omni-Man.
Oh.
Rebel has every...
I got it. Here.
Jackal, I'm so scared right now. I'm
Rebel
concerned.
has every
Jump over.
obstacle in front of him that he has to overcome to make this work, and Supie is sitting on the ultimate pinnacle right now.
Uh-oh, we're just playing a lot in the Thunderclap. Tried it. Wait a minute. Confirm off a hit and a 2H. J5 is not a rebel, though. And I'm not going to lie, if we play this and where I think we're going, no, save the meter instead. Spend it off of level 1. You have a hell of a way to go. Jackal, you're seeing this, right?
I've seen crazier.
I'm concerned.
I've
This
seen
is
crazier.
There's no way. I'm trying to gauge it 20 seconds
I
left.
know what Supie's looking for. I'm not going to say anything, and there it is. I know what they're looking for. They're looking for they're either looking for the block or they're looking for the whiff. And there you have it, folks. Supie takes the game set tournament with a reset, finishing things off at